On the left, I show a bird's eye view of the scene, and on the right, I show a view from the side. Now, when Mario leaves the Rolling Rocks room, the Scuttlebug deactivates. That's because the room, and everything in it, are only active when Mario's in the room, or standing in a small region right outside the door, indicated here in yellow. So, if Mario isn't in the Rolling Rocks...
The year's almost over. Holy crap. Oh my god. Whoa! Someone was waiting. Holy crap. The 7 stream streak from Bill. You can't even see it on chat. Wow. Holy crap. Holy crap. Hello, everyone. Hey, it's the last stream of the year. Because I won't be able to stream on Tuesday, most likely. So that's why I'm doing this now. Let's go, dude. I hope everyone's doing well this Sunday. I ate 3 Oreos. So I'm good. I'm energized. It's gonna be great. This is gonna be a great stream. 3 Oreo. We'll have streams for a whole year. Yeah, it's time to cry. I'm sorry. This will be the last stream. I'm so sorry. Hey. I hope you guys are excited, because I am, for the next year. This year was actually pretty cool for me in a lot of ways. I could talk about that after, but overall, I rate this year to be pretty good in terms of not just streaming content, but also in terms of quality of life and just things working out a lot better than last year's. Things are looking up. That said, though, for today's stream, the sole focus is going to be me going over every single game that I played on stream. Played to completion, I should say. For the most part. Because I think all the games that I have listed here, which are... I counted 48. Technically 52, or rather, technically 50, if I'm counting the Archipelago stuff as separate. But, yeah, we're talking about like 50 plus games that were played on stream. To completion. There's a lot to talk about. There's a lot to reminisce. There's a lot of games in here I don't even remember playing. Because this year has just been jam-packed with content. But, we'll go over it. I hope everyone's doing well, by the way. Because I got my Seppi here. It's gonna be one of those yap streams where I just yap. Oh my god. Why is that so loud? Move that song. Okay. Cool. So, it's gonna be the sole focus. I'm also gonna talk about... Do we vote on? No. There's nothing to predict. No, this is not a not prediction stream. What are you guys gonna predict? Hey, how would even be the prediction? What? I can't count it. What am I gonna predict? No one's gonna know. What? And no one's gonna lose. How many games have I played?
Nice smile.
Oh, you guys wanna... I mean, that would last like 5 seconds. Right? I don't even know how many games I played. I don't know how many games are in this list. I don't even know. I mean, that's really silly. Predict how many S tiers will be. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one, actually. Yeah, that's a good one, Omega. Prediction of Inept survives. What, you think I'm gonna yap until I die? Wait, what do you mean? Predict how many S tiers is a good idea, I think. Did they predict as a joke? And then bro's taking it serious. No, we're doing it. Let's do it. Okay, so Tide 2 is coming. Oh yeah, I'm dead. Well, 100%. Well, let's do it, dude. Predict how many games are gonna end in the S rank. How about that? In fact, okay, no. Let's do this right. Check this out. You guys see this? Well, no, you can't. You guys see this? This is the tier list. Right. So here's what's gonna happen. Even or odd for... even or odd for, how many S ranks we're gonna have. That's a good one. Honestly, I think the even or odd prediction has been, like, the best thing that I implemented on the stream front of things, honestly. I think that was a great idea. Very engaging. But these are the games. This is it. Odd tier. Right. I'll just have to remind you guys as to how many games are going to end up in the S tier. If none of them end in the S tier, that's still even, because zero's even. That's the rule. But anyway, I haven't done a Yap stream in a very, very long time. I think the last time that I did this was back during the second year anniversary stuff, I think. Yeah, I think that's when I mostly yapped. But every other stream has been me playing something on screen. So I get to just actually focus on the task at hand and not divide my attention between a million different tasks. So this should be a lot easier on me, I think. So, I don't know how long the stream's gonna be, because I could yap for hours for just one of these games. But we're gonna have to, I'm gonna have to try to limit myself as much as I can. Extermination is on the list. It's right here. It kind of blends in, because, you know, it's a white background, and, you know, it's bad. I grabbed the best logos I could find, okay? Some of them were scuffed. Some of them were amazing, like Gex. It's white on white, exactly. You can barely tell. You can barely tell it's here.
Nice,
But it's here. It's right here, don't worry. I don't think I missed a single one. Steam Grid DB. No, some of these are Steam Grid DB database. Some of them are, some of them aren't. Because I don't think Bubsy gets that gets the decency to have the Steam Grid DB. But it's nice to Gravity Circuit. Oh my god, you can barely read that. That's Gravity Rush. Oh my god, it's so scuffed. It's Gravity Rush. You can barely tell. Oh my god. Now, you'll be able to tell once I place it here. Okay, it's just with the black background here, you can't tell. Oh my, it's scuffed. Yeah, dude. Every stream has to have some form of scuffness. I welcome it. It's no problem. Gravity Rush this to Gravity Circuit. Wait, these need to be like this. Anyway. First things first. Here's how I'm going to be ranking these. Here's how I'm going to be ranking all these. I'm going to be using two criteria to judge all these different games. The first criteria is my overall enjoyment of the game itself. The second one is the quality of the stream itself. Those two things are going to be the thing that's going to determine where they're going to end up in the tier list. We have 5 tiers. I don't know if this is redundant. I'm going to get rid of D. We don't need D. Get rid of D. Who cares about D? Get rid of it. You have these 3. No, 4, rather. Again, the prediction is just going to be how many S ranks we're going to end up with. I don't like to give out S ranks too much. Only to games that I really enjoyed. But we'll see how that goes. Wait, what is this? Steam Grid. What is this? Oh. It's too late. I can't add it. I mean, I could add it right now, but no, it's too much work. Gravity Rush is staying scuffed. I'm sorry. Yeah, I know what it says. Once it's here, then you guys will be able to see it. Clearly. A lot more clearly. I appreciate how scuffed it looks. Let's just say that. Anyway. Yeah, I played both Sonic 4s back to back. Regrettably, because that was a follower goal incentive game. I had to play Sonic 4. Both. It was an experience. Or I completely forgot that I played this. Honestly, I completely forgot I played Sonic 4 Episode 2. I remember playing this. I don't remember playing this. No, I don't remember either. I don't remember. Yeah, because this stream right here was just the Jap stream. You know what? We'll talk about this now. We'll talk about Sonic 4. Okay, Sonic 4 sucks. It goes here. Sorry. Sonic 4 sucks. I was one of those kids that was excited to finally see a sequel to my favorite Sonic game of all time, Sonic 4. Or rather, Sonic 3 and Knuckles. That was my favorite. That's still my favorite 2D Sonic game. It's not even close, dude. Nothing compares. And I was excited to know about the fact that Sonic 4 was finally coming out. Now, mind you, Sonic 4 came out during the time where there was like a like the nostalgia era of games. where they were reviving a lot of IPs or making sequels to a lot of the old IPs in order to cash in on that nostalgia. Sonic 4 is no exception, especially considering the fact that Sonic 4 wasn't even meant to be Sonic 4 at all. Sonic 4 was supposed to be Sonic the Mobile, exclusive for mobile phones. But I guess Sega saw it as a good marketing ploy and decided, you know what? We'll make it into Sonic 4. It's going to be great. It's going to be made by Dimps, and it actually turned out to be hot garbage. The world unanimously agreed that as soon as the first leaked footage was posted on YouTube, all enthusiasm that Sonic 4 had died that same day. I still played it. Believe it or not, I still kind of, I try to speedrun the game. I have a very old YouTube video where I try to get the best time that I could in one of the zones, one of the acts. I think it's still there. I did it. I grinded this game. Don't ask me why. But this game sucks. It sucks. It's not. But Sonic 4 Episode 2 is slightly better. Slightly. And I'll tell you why. Sonic 4's music can be has the worst samples I've ever heard. It has a dying cat noise as part of its main samples. The thing about Sonic 4's music is that they are catchy, but the instrumentation is hot garbage. If you were to recompose these using actual Sega Genesis sounds, like sound fonts, using the actual sound chip effectively, the songs will sound very good. And mind you, Sonic 4's soundtrack was composed by Jun Seno. And if you know him, you probably know him as one of the lead composers for the 3D Sonic games. Not the only one. There's still a couple other great Sonic composers. But when it comes to rock or metal, hard rock, whatever, if there's a guitar involved, Jun Seno's involved in some shape or form. And he did not cook with this scene. He did not cook with Sonic 4. The melodies are good. The way they sound, garbage. The dying cat set. Do I need? Okay, no. I'm gonna get a song. Hold up. Stop playing this song. Hold up. Give me a minute. I need to get a song. Just real quick. What's the pause button? Okay. I want you to listen to this. Okay. I want you to listen to the dying cat sample. Sonic 4 YouTube. I think it was Splash Hill. The Splash Hill Zone Act 1. Give me the song. Listen to this. That is loud. Let's play this song on loop as I talk about this game. Let me put this here. Listen to that dying cat sound, dude. That's what it is. I hate that sample. I hate how it sounds. It's very bad. Hey, this is on Everett Board, so hello, Cord. I'm basically complaining about Sonic 4. It sucks. This crushed my dreams. Sonic 4 taught me how to be disappointed. I was so excited. You like the twang? You cannot unhear it now? Yeah. It's a dying cat. No, you don't hear it? Wait, no, there's no way. It's like one of the lead instruments in this. The twang is fine. I like the Genesis twang. It's the lead instrument that sounds... You cannot... There's no way. Okay, you know, whatever. Whatever. Either way, the soundtrack is not very good. The melodies are good. I don't like the dying cat sample. It's either something you hear or you don't, I suppose. Anyway, that's Sonic 4. Sonic 4 Episode 2 is a much better game compared to Sonic 4. Because another main problem... I'm not done talking about this, actually. Let me keep going with Sonic 4. So you know how Sonic games, or 2D Sonic games, are defined by their physics-based gameplay? Where you can make use of the environment and the physics in order to travel around and get to higher places. So just, it's like a playground. You can use physics and momentum however you please. Sonic 4, it doesn't exist. No. Sonic, I believe if you just stop moving Sonic, he'll just stop completely. There's no momentum at all. It feels awful to play, honestly. Yeah, think of it as a cat meowing with auto-tune. Yeah, exactly. For me, it's a dying cat. Because it explains Sonic 4 so well. My love for Sonic died that day. For like a day. But it still died regardless. I was disappointed. It was off out of control. It was way too damn short. Even for a Sonic game. In hindsight, I played it a lot. But I think that's because I was complacent. I was like, oh, new Sonic game. Man, I love Sonic. I better play it. But no. If you think about it that way, a lot of electronic music must sound like a dying cat too. No, it's this one specifically. Okay, anyway. Sonic 4 sucked. Sorry. Sonic 4 Episode 2 is a much better game. It looks a lot better. I think it controls a little bit better too. It's cool how you can have Tails tag along and use some team-up moves. And I think the zone design is a lot better too. But I think the unfortunate thing about Episode 2 is that it was already tarnished. It had to follow up from one of the worst releases in Sonic history. I mean, that might be a little bit hyperbolic, but I need you to keep in mind that Sonic 4 came out at a time post the 06 era, where Sonic's reputation wasn't in the best state, and this did not help matters at all. It felt like Sonic 4 was washed. This is the Meowdy song. See, Hard hears it too. I was so disappointed with Sonic 4, but Sonic 4 Episode 2 I think is a lot better. Maybe it goes into the B tier, like low B tier actually, because I enjoyed my time playing this one. But there's the soundtrack of the game. Okay, hold up. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. If we're doing this, I need you guys to listen to the best song from Episode 2. Hold up. What the hell was it called? Sonic 4 Episode 2 OST. What was it? I need to introduce you to the quack sounds. Hold up. What was it called? Oil Desert. Yeah. I think it was like Act 2. It's catchy in a bad way. I'm telling you, it's catchy. It's just the instrumentation could be so much better. Is it this? Oh, listen. Yes! Listen to this song, dude. Listen to the quacks. What is that? It's a quack. By instinct, you put your coins in odd. Oh, crap. It's okay, Omega. You win either way if you did that. Wait, didn't you already vote for odd? You hear nothing with this? You hear nothing wrong? This part. You feel like there's nothing wrong with that. What sample even is that? Okay, Carl, alright. It's fine? Alright. Fine. Whatever you say, Carl. Anyway. Overall, despite the song exists, it's quackcore, I think. That's what it is. Sonic 4 Episode 2 is a much better game than the first episode. Controls better. It has better music. You know, I'm sampling this, right? This is not the best showcase of Sonic 4's music, but overall, presentation-wise, Sonic 4 Episode 2 is a much better game. It's just it kind of suffered from the fact that it had to follow up from Sonic 4 Episode 1, which was not good. So they never made an Episode 3. And even nowadays, Sega doesn't even acknowledge that Sonic 4 even exists. We had Generations come out, no Sonic 4 acknowledgement. We had Sonic Mania, no acknowledgement from that either. It's like Sega wants to pretend that it was just a happy little accident. Nothing's wrong. Let's play the place again. It's a lot of Sonic right now. I guess we'll talk about the next game. I'm leaving this game here. It's fine. It's inoffensive, but it's you know, the bar was already set pretty low. Here, Sonic All-Stars Racing Transformed. Now this was a multiplayer stream where I did a little experiment with a pot, like where you could use a command to add to the pot, and so you can win money, net coins specifically, and it was fun. Except I made people too rich by doing that. Either way, this is a fun multiplayer stream because I think this was one of the firsts actually that I did for the year. This is one of the firsts, and we had Shade come in, we have Build come in, we have other people come in. I think Cord also joined in for like a little bit. It's a fun game. Honestly, when it comes to Sonic racing games, this is pretty high up there. I really enjoyed my time playing this, and I'm really looking forward to the next release, to the next Sonic game, Sonic racing game release that was teased over at the Game Awards for like 2 seconds. Yeah, this is a normal song. What are you guys saying? Oh, well, what's wrong? New All-Stars would honestly be cool because they could take advantage of all their IPs, dude. Sega, it's not just Sonic, right? They got a whole bunch of different IPs. They got the Bonanza Bros. They got Jet Set Radio. They got Crazy Taxi, House of the Dead. They got so many IPs, dude. No. I'm sorry, it's not only Sonic. They got, I'm not counting Persona. They have Knights. It's only Sonic. No. I'm not counting Persona. It's technically true. But when I look at Persona, I don't think of Sega. When I see Sonic, I think of Sega. When I see Vector Man, I think Sega. When I see Rice Star, I think of Sega. Sonic is blue. He is so right. Yeah, they own Atlas, yes. Yeah, not Sonic Racing. Yeah. Sega's the publisher. Yeah, they own Atlas. All I'm saying is, in my mind, I don't see Persona as a Sega thing, right? It's under the same umbrella, sure. But Joker's no Sonic. I'm sorry, Sonic's cooler. So that's why I'm putting it at A, because this is a good celebration of all things Sega. Persona is literally Sonic? Absolutely not. I don't agree. This is a fun stream too. Short and sweet. We only played it once. It was like a one-off stream, but it was fun. All Stars Racing Morgana Bus. I mean, I don't even know if Sega's ever going to try to capitalize on making another All Stars Racing game. They might just stick with Sonic. Team Sonic Racing was also very fun, honestly. It's probably like the best Sonic album there is, because it has so many remixes from all different types of games. So maybe I'll play that on stream. I don't know. I think it's fun. Could be fun. Anyway, I had a good time. I made Shade rich by playing this. I made him hate the game, because there's kind of a... there is a bit of a learning curve, and the items are also a little bit unbalanced. For what I remember. Can he admit something? Yeah, what's up? Something horrible? Yeah, go ahead. But Sonic All-Stars Racing have Roman Dude. Wait, number 42069. I'm the one that threw the item that made Shade quit. Oh my god, Bill. He's vile. Alright, cool. That's it for Sonic. Those are all the Sonic games that I played this year. Surprisingly enough, Sonic R would have been here if I decided to stream it that one time, but I think it's better for me to leave the Sonic R stream for next year, for when more people are available for it after the holidays. I played 06, not in 2024. I played it in 2023. You return with Taquito? Let's go, dude. It was 2023? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was 2023. I did play 06, but not this year. It was 2023? Yeah, I'm pretty sure, right? Because Sonic 06, I believe, was the 300 follower goal. And then I played it. Where's the nap highlight? Oh, right, yeah. You can look that up, if anything. Okay, anyway. What was I saying? Let's see. We gotta go for the next game, dude. It's been like, what? I've been streaming for 30 minutes. I've only ranked 3 games. Okay, we gotta move on. Okay. Let's see. Is there a Metro Core game in here? Because that fits the theme of the song. 10 months ago. Are you sure it was 2023? No, that's when the highlight was made. Right? No, I'm not misremembering this. What? No, I'm looking this up. No, I'm looking it up right now. Excuse me? No, I'm looking this up. I used the Stream Alerts channel as reference for this. I didn't see 06 in there, dude. I'm pretty sure 06 was 2023. No, I'm looking this up. Carlbot would not lie to me. I trust him. I need to look at him. Let's see. Give me the dates. In 2023. What the hell? When the hell did I stream 06? I streamed so much this year that it kind of blends in. I'm almost certain, dude. 06 was last year. I say almost, but I'm not sure. Oh, that's it. Okay, no. There we go. Okay, it was almost 2024. Gotcha. Okay, cool. Thank you for confirming. That's why Sonic 06 is in here. But if Sonic 06 is here, I will go to S rank. Unironically, I will put it here. It is such a legendary game that I'll have to put it here. It only makes sense. But I can't do it. It's not in here. I don't see 06, so I'm not doing it. Just pretend it's there. If you really want to. I need a Metroid Core. Let's see. What's a Metroid Core here? Let's see. This is kind of like a Metroid Core. Sure. I played the randomizer for Super Metroid and Link to the Past. The highlight of the stream was the fact that I was playing as a duck instead of Link. That was pretty funny. And I guess it Sans Undertales on Super Metroid as well. I played as Duck. And this was quite a painful stream because it took me 5 hours to find the Morph Ball. 5 hours to make significant progress. But I had a great time with this randomizer. No, you need to understand something. If you know Super Metroid, everything hinges on you becoming Ball. If you cannot Ball, you cannot do anything. Spent a long time just looking for the stupid ball, dude. In fact, most of my playtime was an LTTP as a result. Ball? Yeah, but ball. If I can't ball, I can't play. Can't find the ball. Took 5 hours. I also played this again in the first Archipelago randomizer. We'll talk about the Archipelago stuff later. But I played this as the first archipelago, and it was very fun. I enjoyed this. It was very chaotic. So I guess I can combine these two in some shape or form. I think that was a great stream, overall. It took like 4 parts, because the settings that I used were kind of cursed. Sort of. Either way, the fact that it took 5 hours to find my Morph Ball was garbage. Everything else was fine. Cool stream. I enjoyed this. Very cool. This is Mario songs. Did I play a Mario game this year? I don't think I did. I mean, not counting Ultra Og 64, right? That goes into Archipelago. I'm saving Archipelago for another year. I did not play a Mario game this year. That is actually kind of wild. No Mario. What's another platformer game that I could put in here instead? I don't know. Wait, and say Archipelago? Did I really just say that? For another year? No.
Monkey.
Oh yeah, we have Monkey Ball and Glover. Okay, let's talk about those. Glover. I am never gonna forget Glover, dude. He goes S rank. I feel like people will yell at me if I don't put it anywhere else. Look at him. Glover is the reason why we have Caw. Glover is the reason why I learned so many life lessons. I enjoyed my time with Glover. It's such an amazing game. Oh, wait, crap. It's Shade. Hey, Shade. How you doing? The prediction is just gonna be how many games are gonna end up in the S rank, if it's gonna be odd or even. But we have our first one. We have our first S rank. Oh my god. For Caw alone, it's not gonna be the last time Caw is gonna get spammed. It's not gonna be the last time. But Glover gave us Caw, and it gave us some important life lessons. Like the fact that it's not actually a good game. But I had a great time with it. I think it was great. It's fun times. And honestly, I was expecting it to be a lot worse than it was. But it wasn't. I did not nerf Caw. No. I did not nerf it. I mean, it feels nerfed. No. If I told you guys how Nuclear Caw works, I wouldn't be able to stop you. I did not nerf Caw. No. It's a clip. That's where you can find the new Caw. It's a clip that you can find over at the Discord. You will discover yourself. Oh my god. You know how it works? Don't say it. Don't say it. we don't need another Nuclear Caw. Anyway, Glover, amazing game, fun stream. Honestly, I think Glover is a good game. I know I said it was bad, but I'm taking that back. I think Glover is actually kind of a neat game, a neat concept. There was a reason why I kept renting this game when I was a kid, because I actually liked the whole idea of balancing on the ball, like balancing ball and you know, making ball, transforming ball, and ball. It's a cool game. I think it's some cool puzzles. The bosses are very, very bad though. They suck. But I think the levels themselves are pretty cool. I think the game is nice. It's a nice game to play. I just don't think it's everyone's cup of tea, you know? Why am I so obsessed with balls? How do I answer this? So, you know how balls are round? Okay, in Glover, you have the rubber ball. You have the bowling ball. You have like the tiny stone. And you have the and you have the spear ball, right? The crystal ball. Yeah, Metroid ball, Glover ball, Monkey ball. It's a lot of balls. And no. See, here's the thing about balls, right? In every game, without exception, there's always a ball. Always. In Sonic, you curl into a ball. In Metroid, you become the ball. In Zelda, what's ball? What's a ball? Are there ball enemies? I'm trying to remember. I can't call Choo Choos as ball. They're not ball. Name a ball and worms. The moon. Oh, the moon. Yeah, you're right. No Majora's Mask moon. That's a ball. That's it. A ball and worms. I don't remember. What were the weapons? Yes! What were the weapons? I don't remember. Dude, I don't know. I mean, if you really squint your eyes and you look from very far away from the screen, the worms kind of look like circles. No, we played a level that was spelling out a name. An O? It's like a ball, right? Like a pineapple. Let's look at Pineapple on Pizza real quick. It has an O. That's a circle. Circles are balls. There's such an easy ball. What are you talking about? I mean, what's the other? I don't remember, dude. You're putting him on the spot. What was the easy ball? Easy ball? Nepco. What, is it a medium ball or a hard ball? Wait, what do you mean an easy ball? Grenades? Grenades are not balls. No, they're too slanted. Grenades are not balls. No, I'm not taking this. They don't fall in my criteria, dude. I'm sorry. It has to be like this. Circular. Uniform. Grenades are not uniform. Grenades are balls. Okay, I'm moving on. Pineapple on Pizza. This was a 2-hour stream. And it's a meme game, if anything. It's a cool meme game where the whole idea is to check out what happens whenever you ignite the volcano on the island. And you get to see, like, a baby getting slam dunked onto the hot sauce. Or the super fast turtle. Or everyone getting eaten alive by sharks. Or you escaping on a raft. It's quite the experience. It was short and sweet. Short and sweet like Pineapple on Pizza. Because pineapple is sweet. But for my money, it goes here. Streamer, football is a ball, isn't it? There's no way. No. I'm sorry. I don't think so. I don't agree with that. It has a ball. Just because it has a ball in the name doesn't make it a ball. Let's think about this. Soccer ball. It's spherical. Tennis ball. Spherical. Golf ball. Spherical. Baby ball, but it's spherical. Right? Volleyball. It's a ball. Basketball. It's a ball. What the hell is a football? No, that's not. That is not circular. I'm sorry. That is not a ball. That is the exception to the rule. Even hockey has a ball. Well, it's not a ball, but it's circular. The hockey thing is more ball than the football. No, look, no, dude. It's circular. No, what I'm trying to say is that the hockey thing is more ball than the football. Oh my god. Don't nut me. No. You guys question that, but you don't question the fact that the football is not actually spherical. No, I'm not saying the hockey has a ball. No, the puck. That's what it's called. The hockey puck is more ball than the football. That is my statement. I will live by this. The puck isn't spherical, but neither is the football. Neither is the football. That's my point. All right, I'm moving on. I'm moving on. Pineapple on Pizza is spherical. The whole thing is circle. The volcano is circle. The toppings aren't. Well, there's some toppings that are circles, but not all toppings are. Just like how everything can't be a circle, like a football. And then you have the actual island itself, which is just perfectly spherical. You're reading One Piece. Thank you so much for telling us, guys. I'm just here to make sure Spirit Tracks is S tier. Or we're gonna be waiting here for a while, dude. Because there's so many games here to go through. Anyway. Someone give me a letter. Just real quick. The first letter that I see is gonna be the game that I pick. S? Okay. Super Monkey Ball. Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania. This was a legendary stream. Honestly, Super Monkey Ball was the ultimate collab of all time. Not only did we have so many OGs and so many moments from me playing it, but when I had special guests come over, like Kai and Lena, try to take over and try to beat the game while I commentated on the background, that was legendary. Especially when we reached like those levels, like planets. It was insane. Why is Glover S? Because it's Glover. Yeah, I don't think it needs an explanation. I don't think it needs an explanation. But Super Monkey Ball does need an explanation, I think. It's spherical. It feels good to play. I mean, I only played the Monkey Ball 1 and 2 levels, right? But I only experienced that part of the game. But that was legendary. That was legendary. I enjoy my time playing Super Monkey Ball. And seeing the others also play. Just still have the VOD for that too. Okay, anyway. That's Super Monkey Ball. Let's, this is more Mario, but I don't have a Mario game here, so we're gonna pick a Scrimble Bimblo from this list. Let's talk about Bubsy. Let's see. I wanna be the guy. It's kind of like a platformer. Actually. I wanna be the guy was probably like... If any of these games will fall on the categories, I wanna be the guy is like the streamer game, right? Because this is rage-inducing sort of content, right? Now, mind you, I played I Wanna Be the Guy many years ago, but I never played it to completion. That changed this year. Now, I did accidentally play on easy mode because I was pressing spacebar too fast, and I didn't realize that I selected easy mode. All it does is just add more checkpoints, but regardless. Don't you want me? I didn't know! I was already halfway through the game when I realized, wait, I'm playing on easy mode? I didn't know! Velt, now, all that easy mode does is add more checkpoints, that's it. The bosses are still the same. I think they're the same difficulty, for what I remember. But regardless, I Want to Be the Guy. I Want to Be the Guy is a game of its time. I forgot when it came out, but it's a game of its time. It's an amalgamation of a whole bunch of retro games designed in a way to make you angry. Okay, Neb, I want to be the Mario, but shout out you with guns. At this point, they're gonna hunt me with balls. Oh my god, dude. Anyway, I Want to Be the Guy was a one-off stream. It was fun. I enjoyed my time with it. I beat it. First try. Easy. It was very cool. I'll probably put it like here. I think it was like an A-rank stream. It had a couple OGs. I don't think I had that many OGs, actually. I think I played relatively well for someone who hadn't been in the game before. But I did play it on easy mode, so I don't know if that even qualifies as a playthrough. I know some people will say, no, that is not a playthrough. That sucks. Go again. Try again. And to that I say, let me play another I Want to Be the Guy. Like, I Want to Be the Boshi, for example. That was notoriously harder than I Want to Be the Guy. Because this thing spawned so many different clones of this type of genre. But I think the original still kind of holds up. I think it's fun if you like that type of gameplay. So it goes in, I think it goes in the lower A rank in terms of like how much fun I had and how the stream went. Okay. Back to the S's. This is a Sonic song. Spark 3 is kind of like Sonic. So I guess we'll talk about this. Shade picked this game, actually. And it's a 3D Sonic game, more or less. And it was actually kind of cool. The highlight of this was Crit coming into my stream and asking me what a Pomni was. Because the main character is a jester, and he wears the funny hat. And of course, Crit being the zoomer that he is, he assumes that it's Pomni. Spark 3 has amazing stages, so this game felt very fun to play, honestly. Very smooth. It does use the Sonic formula as a foundation, but I think the way that it controls is very nice. It's very cool. I was a bit lost at the end when it came to the story, because again, I played the third game before playing anything else, but I think it was a good time. There is a ball, yes. There is a ball in Spark 3. It's an easy S tier. I'd probably put it here. Honestly, I had a great time, but I wouldn't put it S, necessarily. I put it here. Because I love Sonic. You know, despite the fact that these two games are over here, but these don't count. I love Sonic. I love Sonic gameplay. The way this game controlled was pretty good. All the stages felt pretty nice. And the fact is, this was made by one guy. Imagine that. One guy from Brazil. Making this one game. At the quality that it's at, I think it's very nice. It's pretty cool. Brazil. That story was a whole experience. Yeah, I got pretty existential. It's kind of weird. It was you. Suke, thank you so much. Thank you for adding ball to Spark 3. Did you like it? Yes, I liked it. I liked it very much. You're making Spark 4 right now? Okay, go. Can you make it ball 4 instead? Alright, cool. I'm actually kind of going through this a lot faster than I thought I would. That's all I have to say about Spark 3. I recommend this game if you like Sonic, honestly. I think this game is... I wouldn't call it the Sonic killer, because I remember back in the day when this game first came out, people were making clickbait titles saying, oh, but this is the Sonic game that we were all asking for. So that sort of thing. But I kind of feel like the game kind of deserves to be judged on its own merits, really. I think it's good. Again, it uses Sonic as a foundation, but what it does with the formula, I think it does it very well. It's very smooth. It's very cool. It's very nice. There's a lot to do, too. I just haven't done it, but it's cool. Very cool game. Okay, what song is this? Diddy Kong Racing. I don't... There's no Donkey Kong here. Is there any other racing game that I played this year? I don't think so. No. You do not drive cars in any of these games. Oh, no, wait, no, F-Zero! F-Zero, of course! F-Zero, it's kind of like a racer. Yeah, it's right there. Yeah, you're right. F-Zero's right here. You forgot it's just like a Nintendo does. Hey, man. Let's talk about F-Zero for like a little bit. For me, F-Zero, it's always been like the cooler racing game when it came to Nintendo IPs. I grew up with X and GX, especially GX. I love GX. In fact, I want to play GX on stream at some point, maybe next year. But the F-Zero X stream was an experience. Like, oh my god. I didn't remember the game being as hard as it was. It's insane. I mean, and not to mention that I think this was the stream where I kind of decided that I couldn't really stream using my N64 anymore, at least until I fixed it. Because all it takes is for it to do a funny little crash, for the thing to not be able to read cartridges for a while, because it overheats or something. I don't know what it is, but I played F-Zero X. It's cool. I enjoyed it. I went on a killing spree. A very hard killing spree. We're using Black Shadow. That was literally Black Shadow. No, but that's the thing, right? F-Zero X is about fast racing. But I noticed that a lot of the games that draw inspiration from X-Zero, they kind of don't lean into the aspect that he can kill the other racers. For me, that was always fun. It always gave me a dopamine rush. In X and in GX, I see the star pop up, I'm like, oh my god, kill more. Kill. I would go out of my way to try to kill as many racers as I could. Because that is, for me, that is what makes F-Zero fun. Wreaking havoc. Using your eraser. F-Zero X also has amazing music, honestly. I think the game holds up in a lot of ways. I don't think it's a better racing game than Sonic All-Stars. But I think it deserves its own little place here. Thank God you suggested Black Bull. Yeah, dude. That was the highlight of the stream, for sure. I needed to kill. And kill I did. But yeah, F-Zero X, I recommend it. It's cool. I'm sorry I forgot about it. It's just, you know, it's... When the latest game is F-Zero 99, and it's not like a GX sequel, where you get to race with a whole bunch of different people, and it's, you know... We want a GX game, dude. We want a modern GX game. If that ever gets announced, I'm all in, dude. I need to remind you guys that I think F-Zero GX came out like 20 years ago. There were a couple other F-Zero games that came out on the GBA a little bit after, but this series will remain dormant for a very long time. It's forgotten, like a lot of other Nintendo IPs that people want to see come back. At some point, Metroid was kind of like in the same place as F-Zero, but F-Zero always had it worse. But now it's F-Zero and Star Fox, which is very unfortunate. You mean you don't like F-Zero 99? I mean, I get that. I played it for one stream. Just one stream. And honestly, I kind of feel like that was enough. I got my fill. Like, it's cool. It's a cool concept. But I don't see myself playing that, like, for like an entire month straight. Kid Icarus is neglected. You're right. That's another one. That is another one. A lot of Nintendo IPs that are neglected. Poor Chibi Robo, dude. It feels so bad. But anyway. Anyway. That's F-Zero. This is Kirby. I did not play a Kirby game this year, actually. No Kirby. No, actually, Kirby's Avalanche I played for 30 minutes. This game sucks. No, it's Puyo Puyo. I like Puyo Puyo, but I kind of feel like it goes here. It's just a reskin of a Puyo Puyo game. I played it for like 2 hours. I didn't even remember playing this year, dude. I think this was the last game that I played before adding Season 2 of the Wheel, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, it's just a Puyo Puyo clone, like what can I say? A lot of these exist already. You have Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine, you have an actual Puyo Puyo. Maybe something else, I don't know. It's just another reskin, it's fine. It's alright, like, it's inoffensive. It just becomes a matter of whether or not you like Puyo Puyo. And I kinda like it. It's no Dr. Mario, but I like it. It used to be that they had to keep making things with the IP to keep it. Now they can just sit on them. Yeah. Do I like balls? I like beans. Beans are kind of like balls. So there's that. Yeah, I don't have much to add to Kirby's Avalanche. It was just kind of like a one and done deal. That's enough? Wait. Yeah, dude. Okay. This is Chrono Trigger. I did not play an RPG this year. Unless you count Final Fantasy 14. It's an RPG. Okay, 14. So my stream content for 14 was the deep dungeon climbs. What? Don't Nepcool me. What? What am I forgetting? That's not 14. Kingdom Hearts? Oh. Oh, that's right. They played this year. I forgot. Let's talk about FF. Dark Souls. No. No. Dark Souls. It's a Souls-like. It's an RPG, sure. But when I think of RPG, like this song right here, Chrono Trigger, that's a JRPG. Well, actually, no, it is a JRPG. Dark Souls 2 is not a JRPG. Elden Ring is not a JRPG. 14 is an MMORPG. So, oh my god. It has level. We're not having this conversation. I'm going to talk about 14. So the stream content for 14 were the dungeon climbs, which can pretty much be summed up as Trap Simulator, where we have people inspecting the floor for traps, every single goddamn floor. It was very silly. Very silly. Is it just the dungeon rated? I think so, yeah. Because if I just talk about the game itself, I mean, I could, right? I could talk about the game, but I want to keep it solely focused on the content that I streamed on it. So Deep Dungeons. We beat Palace of the Dead. That's great. We still gotta do Heaven on High, but everyone's been kind of busy. And this is also another multiplayer type stream as well. It's fun. These were a fun couple of streams. You should probably expect to see more of these, at least in the next coming months. I don't know if I'll be streaming 14 past that, really. It's just something we do for fun, if anything. I'll probably place it like, I don't know, like here. I think they were okay. I think for me they were entertaining. We yapped a lot. There were a lot of funny moments, especially with the traps. It's cool. Oh, I'm just gonna put it right in the middle of A tier. So because Vilt is insisting that Dark Souls 2 is a JRPG, we're gonna rate Dark Souls 2. So, how should I start this? This is a personal pick because I hadn't played Dark Souls 2 in a very, very long time. And I figured, you know what? After having played all the Souls games, every single one, how about we don't talk about Dark Souls, actually. I want to talk about Hollow Knight instead. Because the song is Hollow Knight. We're doing Hollow Knight now. Hollow Knight is one of my favorite indie games of all time, bar none. If you ask me what is the best Metroid core game out there, it's either this or La Mulana. I think that Hollow Knight is a fantastic game. It's so fantastic, in fact, that I played this game so many times. So many different playthroughs. So many randomizer runs. Hollow Knight is peak. It's so peak that when I played this, I didn't die once. 100% from start to finish. All Pantheons, even Pantheon 5, without dying. It belongs in S rank because gathering is fun. I don't agree with that. Hollow Knight goes to S rank. It goes here. I popped. This is the game where I popped off. All right. Yeah, I did Absolute Radiance. No, I did Pantheon 5, so you have to do Absolute Radiance. That's the end of it. I did everything on Hollow Knight, more or less. 100% playthrough, start to finish, without dying. I am always gonna lean on that. So if you ever say I'm bad at video games, no. Look back at the Hollow Knight streams. I popped off, dude. I popped off. I went. I don't think I was fast, but I popped off. I know this game too well because I played it so much. Hollow Knight speedrunner or when? Never. I don't want to be a speedrunner. Metroid Core Gaming. Are there any other Metroid Core games that I played this year? No. I don't think so. It's already been an hour. Wait. So I have a lot of games to yap about. Oh boy. No, actually, I guess Blaster Master Zero is kind of like a Metroid Core. Sort of. I mean, I wouldn't really call it that. You do go back to places, but it's not the type of Metroid Core that I like. But if we're talking about Blaster Master Zero, I think it's a cool game. I think Blaster Master Zero is cool. Probably place it here, if anything. Blaster Master Zero is a remake of the Blaster Master Zero game that was made for the NES, made by Sunsoft. Now, I don't know how they acquired the rights to make that. I don't know the history behind that. I know Inti Creates make this game. Inti Creates, if you don't know, they're the makers of Mega Man Zero, ZX, Gunvolt, Luminous Avenger, X, etc., etc. It's both a remake and a retelling of the story. Yeah, exactly.
Nice smile.
It was cool. I actually like this game. I think it was very cool. A very cool concept. I've always been meaning to play the original Blaster Master because it seemed like a very cool NES game, because Sunsoft really put out a lot of unique games, a lot of unique cool games on the NES. This was like its own little spin on that too. Take that concept and making it into you know, a bit more of a streamlined experience. More story oriented too. It was cool. And this is more of a trilogy of games, so expect for me to play the sequel at some point, maybe next year. I think it's great. I had a great time playing this. A couple of odds came from this because I fell from heights a lot. Because if you fall from too high of a height, you actually just die straight up. So there's that too. OG Blaster Master meta fight was level based. Interesting. Okay, yeah, that's already different. You saw you discovered in Zero was actually level in the OG. Okay, I thought they were already like playing around with the idea of a Metroid core back in the day. The irony that Undertale core song came after Metroid core. Let's go, dude. This stream is scripted for sure. No, but Blaster Master Zero is a game I recommend. If anything, all the games that are in A and S rank, these are games I recommend you play, if anything. Pineapple and Pizza is something, you, like I mentioned, like it's fine, but it's just okay. Like, you experience that for like 2 hours and you're done. If anything. So yeah, Blaster Master Zero, great game. I can't wait to play the rest of the saga. I recommend it. Okay. Alright. Now I need to figure out which one to talk about next. Undertale. Undertale is funny. Funny game. What's a funny game here? Actually, let's wait for the next song. Okay, this is a ghost-busting song. Which game has ghosts? Oh, Grab by the Ghoulies. This is a spooky game. The ghost ghouls right here. Grab by the Ghoulies. This is the only rare game that I played. The only rare game that I played this year. This is, of course, Submission. And this is the very first time I played Grab by the Ghoulies. Now, it's already a +1 for me, because this game has an amazing title. Grab by the Ghoulies. It is such a rarer name, dude. It's very clever. It's very cool. It's also kind of unique in some ways. But I also think it's kind of an unfortunate thing that Grab by the Ghoulies came out on the Xbox. Because this was after the buyout, right? This was after the Microsoft Rareware buyout. And this is the first game they put out. It didn't do very well, for what I understand. It was received with mixed reception. But I honestly think it's a cool game. Only rare game? That's a lineup. A lineup. What are you talking about? What's the other rare game that... Oh, right. Sorry. Jet Force, Gemini. You're right. Sorry. 2 rare games. I forgot. I forgot my own list. Anyway. Like I was saying, Grab by the Ghoulies is actually kind of a cool game. Especially if you're familiar with Rareware's output throughout the 90s. Because they have a lot of references to their past works in Grab by the Ghoulies and the environment. I think that's very cool, too. It was a nice little touch.
Nice smile.
And the gameplay of the game was also kind of fun, too. Honestly. It was like a puzzle beat-em-up. Where you had to, like, try to make use of the right tools and try to adapt as you went along. I just kind of feel like it's kind of a shame that the game wasn't as well received as it could have been. Because I think it's a cool game. Would I play it again? Probably not. But I think it's worth a playthrough. I'm gonna put it on a low A rank. If anything. It's cool. It's probably... The best way I can probably describe this is by saying that Grab by the Ghoulies is like a Rareware museum. Because of all the detail that a lot of the rooms have that call back to a lot of things that I worked on before. I think it's cool. Gameplay-wise, it's fun. It's more puzzle-based. But I suppose people were expecting a bit more from the game back in the day, but I think it was fine. I had a lot of fun with it. Okay. This is a Yoshi song. So I don't have another Gex. Okay. So Gex, right? I'm pretty sure when people went for Gex, they wanted me to play the 3D platformer and not the first one. But it said Gex. So I played the first one. It's a Scramble Bimblo, and I honestly think it was okay. It's an okay game. It's fine. It's inoffensive. I do have some gripes with it because it can be a bit confusing. I kind of feel like you don't have enough screen. You don't have enough screen to like actually see what things are ahead or whatever. And sometimes I feel like I lose control of Gex very easily. It's a weird game. I don't really know how to describe it. I kind of feel like it's almost good. It's not bad, but it's almost good. If anything, I have a feeling I will like the 3D platformers a bit more than the first game. Because if anything, I think Gex belongs here. He's okay. He's a lizard. He's fine. I don't have much else to say when it comes to Gex. I thought it was a fun game. But I don't think I don't think it left that big of an impact, really. Yeah, lizard, like you. Alright, cool. He's green. No, okay, now we're moving on. No. The 3D games are okay-ish. Yeah, Bill, you're the green one now. It's not me. Oh, this is an F-Zero song. What are you talking about this? It's another racing game. Let's see. No. There is no other racing game, but F-Zero is fast. What here is a fast game? Of all these games, what's fast? Gravity Circuit is kind of fast, I suppose. Let's talk about Gravity Circuit. So Gravity Circuit is a love letter to Mega Man X and Zero. And I like me some Mega Man X and Zero. The way it controls is pretty smooth. The way that you do combat is pretty cool. You have like so many different abilities that allow you to... You also have like a lot of customization as well when it comes to how you can use your tools to traverse the levels. So presentation-wise, I think the game was also very nice. The sprite work, very cool. The dialogue, also very cool. I think it's a cool game. Adult Mega Man is just man. Wait, what do you mean? Are you saying that adults are not Mega? What did he mean by this? Suke speaks true? Are you saying that I'm just a man? I am not Mega. You then saw the comics? No. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Anyway, Gravity Circuit, what else can I say about it? I kind of feel like in order for me to appreciate this game a lot more, I would have to do a second playthrough. My first impressions are pretty strong. I like the game a lot. The thing about Mega Man likes is that because of how short they are, I think in order to fully appreciate them, you have to play them more than once. I only played this game once. But for what I played, it was quality. It was very nice. It was very cool. Cool game. I probably place it like here. I liked it more than Blastmaster Zero because I kind of just like this gameplay a lot more comparatively. I think it's great. I think it's a great game, and I recommend it if you like Mega Man. I know Omega will probably place it in S rank for sure. That'll make you play the master level and improve boss AI. Yeah, I think I need to play the game a bit more to see if it'll belong up here. But I think I left a pretty strong first impression. Mega Man games are short, but we constantly got releases. Yeah, they're short and sweet, and they're replayable too. It didn't matter they were short, they were replayable. To explain what Suke meant, Mega Man is a dentist. He's Tooth Man? What? What? It's a totally valid placement. Yeah, I think it's a good game. I recommend it. Is there a Tooth Man at Mega Man? Does that exist? I think it meant the comics where Mega Man is not a fighting robot anymore. Which comics though? Wait, I'm not sure. Oh, this is Blast Core. Oh, I guess I gotta talk about Jet Force Gemini now. So, a little bit of history here. Jet Force Gemini was kind of like a late bloomer game for me because I got this game way later into my teen years because I was trying to experience every Rare game that I missed out on the N64. Not counting GoldenEye. I wanted to play every Jet Force, rather every Rare game, and Jet Force Gemini was one of them. So I bought the game, I played it during my high school years, and I think it was good back then. I enjoyed my time with it, but I hadn't played it since. And that was like easily like 20, no, not 20 years ago. That was like 10 years ago. Maybe more, actually. Maybe like 12, 13, whatever. But it had been a long time since I last played it. And mind you, I played it on the N64. I didn't play the Rare Replay version with the improved controls. But this time around, when I streamed it, I played using the Rare Replay version with the improved controls. And I do gotta say, this game is so ambitious. Yo, what's up, Kai? Oh, crit! There's no way. There's no. Okay. I knew it. As soon as I talked about Spark 3, I knew for a fact that Crit was going to show up at some point and mention Pomni. I knew it, dude. Oh my god. This belongs in S tier because of the Part 8 incident. Oh my god. You know what? You're right. The Jet Force Gemini streams were a trip and a half. Not just for the Part 8 incident, but for everything in between. This stream was where I yapped and yapped and yapped. This is also the stream where we got a lot more regulars coming in. I think Jet Force Gemini marked the start of a new era for me with the way that I approach streaming and the concurrent viewer thing. Because I believe, for example, for Jet Force Gemini, I think that was the first time that Carl started watching my streams. It was cool. It's stuff like that. That's what I mean. It was a Yap stream. It was also like a nostalgic stream. Because honestly, I didn't remember anything from Jet Force Gemini. Because I only played it once. And haven't replayed it again. It was actually kind of a cool game. Yeah, Jet Force Gemini was when Carl stuck around, yeah. Professional Yapper? Yeah, dude. It's been like, what? Actually, not. I think I'm doing good. I've been streaming for like an hour and a half. And I already ranked all these games. I could have easily been talking about, I don't know, like F-Zero X for like an hour. But no, not this time. I'm regulating myself. If anything. Oh my god. But yeah, and I think Jet Force Gemini is a very ambitious game. I think from that alone, it's pretty cool. Because we're talking about like a third-person shooter on the N64 with high-fidelity graphics. A story. Like, it was just, like, it was like an epic, right? Like, if you played this back in the day, you were in for quite the experience. Because that's the thing about Rare, right? Where they're more high-profile projects. Now, I don't know if Jet Force Gemini was high-profile, but this game had a lot going for it. And I still think it kind of holds up, if you ask me. The only thing that kind of holds the game back are the tribals. The fact that you have to rescue them all, and if you end up killing one by accident, you have to do the whole level again. Because you need to rescue them all. Like, in that one run, and that kind of sucks. That's like the one thing that I kind of feel like it holds the game back. And I still feel like there's some parts of it that are a little bit confusing as well. But overall, I'd say that it's fine. It's a cool game. Very experimental. But we never got a sequel to it, which I kind of feel is a bit of a shame. But it's cool. And again, the ship parts incident, yeah, that happened. Oh my god, that's definitely the highlight that I remember the most. I was so confident I would beat the game then. I was missing like half the ship parts. I spent like half an hour just being like, huh? I thought I had them all, but no, they were just silhouettes. The parts that I was missing were silhouettes, and I didn't realize that I didn't actually have them. I just kind of figured I did, and that was painful. But anyway, that's it for Gemini. I think from the quality of the streams alone, it belongs in S rank easily. I'm putting it there. It belongs there. This is a JoJo song. Okay, well, what's the closest thing to JoJo here? What's the closest thing to JoJo? Let's see. Metal Gear. Here we go. Cruelty Squad? Really? Spirit Tracks? Cause Link has a stand. No! Zelda is not Link's stand. Get out of here, cause there are no stands in Cruelty Squad. It's bizarre like JoJo. You're right. Let's talk about Cruelty Squad. Cruelty Squad was meant to be Hello Kitty's island adventure. But then it kind of became a little bit cruel. And I have a very mixed feelings with this game. Because on one hand, I can appreciate how unique it is with the way that it does things. But at the same time, there were a lot of points of the game where my experience was soured because of sections that were just excruciatingly difficult. The game does not hold your hand at all. You're expected to just kind of like learn things as you go. And depending on how well you're able to catch up on those things, or rather catch on to those things, it can really affect your experience. Soup maxing, oh my god. You learn things as you go. Yeah. What's up, Aiko? Even with soup maxing, I don't know if I can recommend this game, dude. I kind of feel like this game is kind of like an acquired taste. Really? I experienced a lot of frustration right at the final level. It was very frustrating, and I think that alone kind of puts it here. There are parts of the game that I enjoyed, for sure. But I think the parts that I didn't enjoy kind of like put it down to B tier. It's better than Gex, for sure. But Cruelty Squad, I kind of feel like that's kind of like a one and done deal for me. I'll probably put it in B tier. Honestly. Cruelty Squad is Nightmare Fueled LSD. Yeah. That's a way to describe it. I like how unique it is, but Cruelty Squad, I kind of feel like it belongs there. Maybe if I soup maxed, if I had the hindsight of soup maxing, maybe I'd go into A tier. But I can only speak from my experience. Because the last two parts were painful, dude. Oh my god. It was so frustrating. But yeah, Cruelty Squad goes to B tier. Everything in between was fine, but just the last couple of bits were, oh god, that was, oh jeez, I hated it. And then I discovered that I was actually playing on hard mode. Like in a super ultra hard mode sort of thing, so I made the final level even harder for myself. So that didn't help either. That didn't help matters. Oh my god, but anyway, yeah. That's Cruelty Squad. I am soupless. I'm gonna wait to see what this next song is and decide what game to talk about next. Which is... Kirby. Okay. Alright, let's see. What game has something pink in it? Something pink and round. Let's see. Wait. Fury? Oh, there's the bunny guy. Round hockey? No, come on. No. Pucks are not pink. Fury? I guess we'll talk about that. No, wait, this is a Kingdom Hearts song. Let's talk about KH1. No, actually, you're right. I'm talking about KH1, though. This is a KH1 song. KH1 is gonna be the first of many Kingdom Hearts streams. And believe me, I know what I'm getting myself into by doing this. Because, considering that I like to be thorough, well, at least as thorough as I can, when it comes to Kingdom Hearts. These are gonna be very long games to go through. But the first game, in a vacuum, I think it holds up very, very well. You can say all you want about the platforming. Alright? I understand the complaints. But everything else, I kind of feel like is top quality. I think this game holds up immensely. I'd probably even place it over here, if you ask me. Yeah, no, the first Kingdom Hearts is unironically good. It's in a vacuum, like, by me saying in a vacuum, I mostly mean that if you just look at it for what it is, and you ignore the rest of the series, it's pretty self-contained, it's a pretty complete story. I think it's cool. They laid the foundation for how action RPG games should work. It's not the first, but it's definitely the most popular. Not to mention that the crossover itself is completely unreal, and on top of that, the game is actually good. Square did a really good job in incorporating action RPG elements in real time and make it simple for even kids to understand. So I think Kingdom Hearts has pretty broad appeal. I enjoyed it as a kid. I still enjoy it now for different reasons. But I still think the first Kingdom Hearts game has a lot of charm too. In hindsight, I think it's very good. And the streams forever were fun. It took a while, for sure, to get through the game because I wanted to beat all the super bosses. And I wanted to get the ultimate weapon, and I did. But that took a while. But I honestly think that the game holds up. I think it's still funny as well. I didn't realize how many times Sora went, huh? In the game. The dialogue can be pretty funny, especially later on in the series. It's only gonna get better. It's only gonna get funnier as we play more Kingdom Hearts games. But first game, pretty cool. I enjoyed it.
Nice smile.
It is a nice smile. In fact, I'm gonna call this tier an S nice smile. Don't know what to call the A tier though. These are nice smile games, for sure. I'll probably put Kingdom Hearts here. But I think leaving it on A rank is probably fine. I think if we get to KH2 and things go well, I'd easily go to S rank. But getting ahead of myself. We're not doing that yet. All good? Sure. All good. They're all good. No, that fits. Oh, this is a Zelda song. Alright, I guess we can talk about Zelda Oracle of Ages. Or should I say Oracle of Nut? Because I think this is where the nut obsession started. Because of the Toonie Nut. There's a quest in the game where you need to retrieve a nut called the Toonie Nut for a town that is completely symmetrical. Because think about it. What do you get when you spell Toonie Nut backwards? Think about it. I haven't played Oracle of Ages since like 2011 or 2012. Because I played these games. I played Oracle of Seasons and Ages back to back when they came out on the 3DS eShop. I played Seasons even earlier than that, but Ages I hadn't played up until that point. And I only did one playthrough, mind you. So me playing Oracle of Ages might as well have been me playing the game for the first time again. Because then I remember anything from it. And it was cool. I got lost a lot, that's for sure. This game, I think, makes really good use of all the dungeon items and making very clever puzzles with them. They were actually very fun to solve. We all love some nut. Me too, man. This game has a lot of nuts. Believe me. It's not just the Toonie Nut. There are a lot more nuts to experience here. Different kinds of nuts. Hazelnut. Big nut. Toonie Nut. Brown nut. Small nut. salted peanuts. It's got all the nuts. Even the tree has nuts. No, but real talk though, I think this game's cool. I'll have to replay Oracle of Seasons because I remember liking that game a lot more than Ages. Because Seasons is more combat oriented and Ages is more puzzle based, which is fine. But I think these games were cool. Super Nut, Ultra Nut, Max Nut. Yeah, dude. You like cracking on nuts? If you go too long without your nuts, you get mad. That is such a mood. But I'll probably place the game here. I think it's a fine game. There are a lot of Kirby songs. I didn't play Kirby this year, dude. Just stop with the Kirby songs. Not maxing? No. You don't say that. No, don't say that. We are not maxing. Absolutely not. Okay. Okay. That's all I have to say about Oracle of Ages. Moving on. This is a Kirby song. Okay, alright. It's also, like, pink. Pink and circle. Worms. Worms Armageddon was a one-off multiplayer stream where I had people from chat join in, and we just play it against each other. And it was funny. I had a lot of fun. There was a lot of chaos. I kind of feel like, we gotta explore the game a little bit more. But I had a fun playing it. Honestly. The only other version of Worms Armageddon that I played growing up was the N64 version. I never played the PC version up until this stream. But honestly, I'd probably say a lot of the multiplayer streams will probably belong here. Carl What do you mean Carl Weezer Rickroll? What does that mean? Is this? It's a Carl Weezer Rickroll. Did you bring any croissant with that? What a wild thing to say. First coming into the stream. Welcome. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, I was talking about Worms Armageddon. I thought it was fine. Multiplayer stream, cool. I was gonna mention that I think a lot of the multiplayer stream stuff probably belongs here. Or in the A rank, at the very least. There's gonna be one very special one that's gonna go into S rank easily, but we'll get to that when we get there. Worms, probably place it like here, if anything. You want a few rounds and you have to leave, yeah. Suke, why are you wary? Please check it out. Okay. Oh my god, what the hell is this? Wait, what? Wait, it's real! Wait. 2.3 million views that I was not even aware. Dude, over the years, right? When it comes to Jimmy Neutron, I've come to appreciate Carl. I think Carl Weezer is objectively the best character in Jimmy Neutron. He is so funny. Oh my god. Wait, this is another solo song. Alright, Kaz. Play it? No, I'm playing something else on stream at the moment. It's okay, I sampled it. Sampled it and loved it. But anyway. Kaz! Kaz, this is for you. No, I'm not playing the Rickroll. Kaz! This is your game right here, dude. You've been waiting for this moment. For me to talk about Spirit Tracks. I beat this last month. I believe. Was it? Was it this month? I don't remember. Spirit Tracks was quite the interesting experience. Because I played it back when it first released, 2009. And I remember enjoying myself. But I only did the one playthrough. Maybe I got 100%, I don't remember. But Fact of the matter is, I do remember liking it a lot. But that was then. How about now? Because, again, I hadn't played the game since, we're talking about like 15 years since I last played the game. Like Oracle of Ages, I barely remembered anything regarding Spirit Tracks. Bits and pieces, sure, regarding the story. I remember the layouts, remember what happens, but when it comes to like the dungeons themselves, the items, the bosses, everything in between, I did not remember. So it was like experiencing the game for the very first time. And honestly, despite the fact that the way that I was playing it was very scuffed, using the D-pad patch, where I could use the face buttons on the controller to actually control Link and do things. Despite the fact that sometimes I had to have the controller on my left hand and then the mouse on the other in order to do certain actions that required more touchscreen usage. Despite all that, despite the scuffness, I think the game was wonderful. Honestly. This easily beats Phantom Hourglass in a lot of ways. Because I kind of feel like this is a good sequel. This is a really good sequel to Phantom Hourglass in the sense that it actually takes what didn't work from Phantom Hourglass. Like, a lot of people didn't like the Ocean King Temple. Whatever it was called. Temple of the Ocean King. I think that was what it was called. I don't remember. But a lot of people didn't like the concept behind that. So the way they address it is they just make it into a tower where you only have to visit each of the rooms once. Not to mention that I kind of feel like this game is a lot more memorable when it comes to characterization. Spirit Tracks had Linebeck, and Linebeck is an amazing character. I love Linebeck. But I kind of feel like he was the only standout character here. In Phantom Hourglass. But in Spirit Tracks, the standout character is actually Zelda. Zelda was an actual character for once. Now, this was before, I believe this was before Skyward Sword as well. This is before Skyward Sword. Before we got an even more fleshed out Zelda. Where she wasn't just like, oh, princess, and that's it. It was cute. It was charming. Just like Wind Waker, in a lot of ways. I mean, it borrows the same art style. And you could even say that, you know, they take place in the same timeline as well, because you have Wind Waker, Phantom Hourglass, and then Spirit Tracks. And I still think to this day that Wind Waker is also a very charming game, if you ask me. I think it's great. Yeah, that's Zelda, yeah. It's cool how Zelda possesses the Phantoms as well. I honestly feel like the game got really creative. Like with Oracle of Ages, I think Spirit Tracks took full advantage of everything that you could do with your items. And with Zelda as well. It's very cool. Very cool game. That's why I would place it here. Honestly. It was as good as I remember it being, but even better, I think. I think it's a great game. I don't think it's S-rank, necessarily. But it is definitely a Zelda game that I enjoyed a lot. I'm glad I got to re-experience it again. I think that's good. This is Castle Core. What's a Castle Core game here? I don't think there are any Castle Cores here, dude. No. I mean, I guess I can talk about, I was gonna talk about Fury, so let's talk about this. Fury was one of the early games that I played during the year. I remember, this was Consummate's pick. And it's a game that's based around boss fights. It's cool. It's cool indie game. Very short, very sweet. Oh my god! Speaking of which... Oh my god! Whoa! 5 tier 1 subs from Consomme. Oh my god, thank you so much. You've been waiting for this?
The bouncer.
Oh my god. Wait, what is this Valorant thing? We added 1 gift sub to Consomme Punchy's gift. Oh my god. Thank you so much, Consume. And thank you, Valorant, I guess. I didn't know. I didn't know. But anyway. Yeah, we're talking about Fury now. I'll be doing well, Consume. So Fury was actually kind of a funny stream in some way, shape, or form, because I kind of accidentally skipped a very important cutscene. Oh my god, there's another sub! Whoa! Holy crap! Wow! Thank you for giving a sub to Sukeboy. Sukebo. Enjoy your sub. Yeah, Fury was a fun game. Every boss was unique. Unique mechanic. I enjoyed that. I mean, the whole game's based around that, so I would hope that each boss felt different. But it was fun. It was fun figuring out how to fight the bosses. And I still think it's very unfortunate that I skipped that one cutscene, so me suddenly ending up in space and being so confused was quite the experience. But I like this game. But I don't know how much I actually like it. I'll probably place it here, if anything. No, here. Now, that isn't to say that it's bad. Because everything that's in A rank is all good. So I think it belongs there. I think it's good. I don't have much else to add to it, really. It was pretty short and sweet, if anything. E tier? He's so right. These games, right? I should probably explain the tier list here, right? Real quick. So the E tier are games that I would completely ignore. Do not play these. Do not play these games. B tier are like games that are like they're fine, they're okay. I think they're they're probably like frustrating in their own right in some shape or form, but they're okay. Bubsy is goated? No, absolutely not. All good are games that I would personally recommend for you to play at some point, because I think they're what the hell? Oh my god! Wait, more? With Valorant as well. Thank you for the 5 gifted subs, though. A level 3 hype train. I don't know what that means, but thank you. Oh my god, thank you. I actually appreciate this a lot. You even gave one to Zai. Now Zai can use the emotes. Wow. Oh my god. I don't know what this Valorant thing is. They're probably doing a promo, if anything. It's legit the game. Yeah. It's weird, but alright. What was it saying? Oh yeah, all good are games I would personally recommend for you guys to play at some point. I think these are very good. And Nice Smile are games and streams that I would recommend you watch, because I do have a VODs channel as well that you can like tune in and like watch these games for their quality and for how fun they were. Yeah, that's a +1 to subs, but that's neat. Anyway, what the hell was I talking about? Okay, Pokemon. I did not play a single Pokemon game. I need an RPG then. RPG Dark Souls 2. I guess we're going back to this. So Dark Souls 2, Black Sheep. You guys already know. The Dark Souls 2 is like the Black Sheep of the Souls series. You either love it or you hate it. There's no in between. For me, kind of lean in more towards. I kind of feel like I was too cruel at this game, like when I first played it. I think it has some merit. It just doesn't have the things that I like from a Souls game, which is the interconnectivity, getting that sense of scale, and satisfying combat design, if anything, if you ask me. I don't think the bosses in Dark Souls 2 really stand out too much compared to 1, and especially compared to 3. Yeah, I played Elder. I pretty much played every Souls game. It's okay, except for Demon Souls. After Dark, any After Dark Souls 1 or Black Sheep 2? Really? I enjoy 3. I especially enjoy Bloodborne. I especially enjoy Sekiro. I especially enjoy Elden Ring. 32 is extremely overrated. But it's like a pilgrimage. If anything. The path itself is pretty straightforward. But I kind of feel like the game's kind of carried by its bosses. I love the bosses in Dark Souls 3. They are very fun to learn. Especially in the DLC. Elden Ring would be great. Of it. If it wasn't riddled with input reading bullcrap. Oh. You mean how the bosses react to what you do? That sort of thing? You didn't have much issues with input reading, personally? Yeah, me neither. But, you know, I guess that's more of a, if you like it or you don't sort of thing. Yeah, Millennia? Yeah. I don't blame you. But Dark Souls 2 is the black sheep because it was made by the B team. It was only produced by Miyazaki himself. And we can kind of tell. It feels very different. Some highlights are definitely the PvP, which I didn't even involve myself with, really. So for me, when it comes to the Souls games, I judge them based on the PvE aspect of it. And for Dark Souls 2, I kind of feel like it's fine. It's alright. It's just... I don't know, dude. I wasn't a fan of the level design in Dark Souls 2. I liked the level design in 1 and 3. A lot. 3 is linear, for sure. But I liked how you explored in Dark Souls 3. Dark Souls 2, it was just a lot of pranks. A lot of haha funny pranks. Oh, look, you died. Haha, man, look. No way for you to have anticipated for you to get hit by this. Like the ogre in Alden's... what was it? The keep level, the castle level, I don't remember. Yeah, I said you enjoyed the level design of 2. The enemy placement, however, was awful. That's the thing about it, right? For me, level design also has to accommodate for enemies. And I did not like the enemy placement. But that's the thing as well, Leo. I played Scholar of the First Sin, which has different enemy placements and different items. It's a different experience from the base Dark Souls 2, which I never played. If anything, if you're playing Scholar of the First Sin as your first experience with Dark Souls 2, you're probably going to have a bad time. Because it kind of feels like it's a new game plus for the base game. But it's not a good first time experience. Probably not. You didn't have an issue with the levels. How it felt was a different story, however. I will probably say that when it comes to the way that the game feels, it is definitely better than 1. 1 was kind of scuffed in a lot of ways. It was kind of scuffed. It's just, for me, level design is key. Level design and boss design. The whole thing fell off to you? Really? That's interesting. Skull of the First Sin is slightly more lenient with enemy placements, though there were still some bullcrap ones. I kind of feel like it has more bullcrap than not bullcrap when it comes to enemy placements. At least for what I've seen. Again, I never played the base game. But for what I've seen, it's a lot more cruel. The classic enemies that keep chasing you until the fog wall will kill you when you enter it. Yeah, dude. The aggro range on enemies is kind of insane. Holy crap. But yeah, for this particular stream, for Dark Souls 2, my goal was to beat all the bosses. Well, almost all of them. There were some bosses that I said no. Like the double tiger boss in the Blizzard place. I didn't go there because I kind of figured I don't want to do this. The S1 mapping is top tier, and other games managed to make a map so well like Dark Souls 1. I completely agree. 100%. I love the map in Dark Souls 1. That is a true Metroid Core experience. Right there, dude. I should play the remaster version of Dark Souls 1. Because Dark Souls 1 was one of the first streams that I did after coming back from my super long streaming hiatus. Like back in 2022, I believe. But I played the randomizer. I didn't play the game itself. So maybe one day I'll get the remaster and just do like a fast playthrough. Just for the hell of it. You love my DS1 randomizer stream up to this day? Hey, I don't know if I do. Personally speaking, I don't know if I do. Random Dragon dying in Blighttown. No, I like the T-posing Sif in Blighttown. That is another another highlight for me. Oh my god. That was really funny. But I should do another playthrough of Dark Souls 1, I think. I think that'll be cool. Because of course it has to be in Blighttown. Yeah, Blighttown is a blessing and a curse at the same time, dude. But anyway, Dark Souls 2 is saved by the DLC easily. I think everyone can agree with this notion, with this fact. So we can move on. Dark Souls 2 is almost something I would recommend. But I would kind of recommend it like, maybe with like an asterisk, if anything. It's cool. But anyway, that's Dark Souls 2. Let's move on to something else. This is Sonic. I don't think I have a fast game in here. There are no more Sonic games to talk about. Play Dark Souls 2 after you form your opinion on the genre. That's how you put it. Yeah, there's a lot of different games you can play now that adapt that sort of formula as well. Not just in FromSoft, but in other games as well. I have a couple of Souls like that I also want to play again on stream, like, what's it called? What was the name of the game? Code Vein. That'll be a stream, that's for sure. Code Vein. I'll save that for when I play it, if anything. I played it when it came out, and I don't think it was that great, but we'll worry about that when I play it at some point. You enjoyed it? I enjoyed it too, it's just... level design ain't it, dude. Level design is hot garbage. Oh my god. Anyway. What song is this? F-Zero? I already talked about F-Zero X. Same problem as before. 2 fast games. I need to talk about something. Give me a letter. Give me a letter right now. Just real quick. E? Oh boy. Let's talk about Escape the Backrooms. We'll do U. Wait, there's no U. No, there's no U, it's okay. More like you. Ban you, dude. Ban you. Especially since we're gonna talk about Escape the Backrooms. Oh my god. What a stream. Both parts, dude. They're gonna go down in history as being some of the best streams that I had throughout the year. Dude, oh my god. There were so many highlights just from this stream alone. Out of all the multiplayer streams that I played this year, Escape the Backrooms was definitely the funniest. In so many ways. So many amazing moments. So many clippable moments. But we had so many people join in. It was actually a great time. Oh my god, dude. It is such a stupid game. But it made for such an amazing experience. So thank you, Suke, for recommending this. Oh, you can watch the VODs, Leo. It's fine. The VODs should be up. I recommend you watch them. Because holy crap, that was an experience and a half. Oh my god. You can even watch the clips. It's gonna be hard to top Escape the Backrooms, dude. That's gonna be really hard. If you ask me. The fireworks gun? Oh, hey, Pikmin! Wow! That's how I feel when I play Pikmin 2. Oh my god. How do I explain my experience with Pikmin 2, dude? Oh my god. It is such the perfect song because my Pikmin 2 playthrough has been so scuffed in so many ways. So many incidents, so many deaths. All because I refuse to turn back and reload my saves. Every death is a consequence. I lost so many Pikmin in this playthrough. I'm not done with the game yet. I have to finish it next year. But so far, these streams have been an embarrassing display of gameplay. And I would not have it any other way. I honestly think with the way that I'm playing the game, it makes things a lot more interesting because you never know what the hell I'm going to be doing. Or what kind of incident is going to happen. You never know. So from that alone, I don't know. I think Pikmin 2 is kind of like an S-tier stream, if anything. I'm at the edge of my seat every time I play this game because I get so worried whenever I play Pikmin 2, dude. I think Consummate will agree with the placement because, oh my god. I hadn't played Pikmin 2 in so long, and it shows, dude. Oh my god, the amount of mistakes I've made in this playthrough is kind of insane. But I think it makes it makes for a good watching experience, if you ask me. This is probably like the most dreadful game that I played this year. Something I would not have even expected. I thought PUBG was gonna be the worst dreadful game that I played this year, but no, it was Pikmin 2. Oh my god. But yeah, I think Pikmin 2 kind of deserves the S rank, if you ask me. I'm not sure if you guys agree, but this is how I personally feel. Oh my god. Pikmin 2 is an emotional roller coaster, and I hope you guys tune in for the final part next year, because we're going to be doing the final boss, and God knows how that's going to go. I have no idea. Okay, cool. It's almost been 2 hours. Actually, it's been 2 hours. Alright, I'm more than halfway through the lists. This is Crash. Crash Bandicoot. Atom Blast is kind of like Crash oh god, what did I do? What, how did I do this? What? How did I do this? This is a coding stream. No, please tell me. No. What did I do? How did I do this? No. No, don't, oh no. Oh, no. How did I do this? Give me a minute. How did this happen? Okay, no, we're good. We're good. Okay, let's open a new tab. I was so worried. How did I do that? What did I do? Did I do page source by accident? How did I do that? Wait, what? Did I do it inspect? No, I did not do it inspect element. Anyway, Crash Bandicoot, Atom Blast. Let's talk about Atom Blast because it has clear inspiration. Yeah, I page source. Yeah, I page source back. I don't know how I did that. Anyway, Atom Blast. I honestly think Atom Blast is a fantastic game. If you ask me what my 2024 game of the year is, it's Atom Blast. Crash Bandicoot crashed the tier list. It almost did. I was so worried. Atom Blast. You know, people compare it to Wario Land 4 and Crash Bandicoot and Pizza Tower. But honestly, I think it kind of warrants being its own thing. Sure, it uses Wario Land 4 as the foundation, but I kind of feel like it takes a whole bunch of different ideas and just makes them work seamlessly in this game. Each level feels different. There are a lot of cool gimmicks. The music is fantastic. The presentation is also fantastic. I honestly feel like this game is pretty good I'll probably place it here, just from the quality alone. I recommend you play this game. 100%. It's great. It's so great, in fact, that if you love Pizza Tower, you will definitely love this in some shape or form. I'd imagine. If you like fast-paced platformers where you go fast. I'm so bad at it. Never put me in, like, PR, dude. I can't advertise for crap. The game's good. Trust me. I had a great time playing the game. I think it belongs in S rank from the quality alone, if anything. Belongs there. What song is this? Ghosts and Goblins? We already talked about Grab of the Ghoulies. What's sort of the spooky game? Oh, Extermination! It's really scary. Extermination was a stream of all time. That's for sure. It's a Resident Evil knockoff. That's the best way I can describe it. But it's also really funny. In a lot of ways. Kind of frustrating, too. Because, I do remember there were a couple of incidents where I had to, like, reload my save. Because this is, like, I think, like, an early PS2 title as well. And it had that early 2000s. It had that early 2000s vibe, you know? Where the voice acting is very stiff. The delivery is very weird. But I honestly think it was the best B game that I played. It could almost be A if it wasn't for the fluke of the final boss. Yeah, 2001. Yeah, imagine that, dude. It was a weird game. A little bit of a fun fact. I played this game, the demo. And I was scared. I was so scared of it, too. Because of the bugs. The bugs that could infect you. They will latch onto you and infect you, and I was scared. I was like, what? Like 78 years old? It was scary. But for the first time I got to experience this game again, I got to, like, finally recall what the name of the game was. So thank you, Carl, for allowing me to actually finally be able to beat this game. It's kind of a weird one. It's not funny bad, necessarily. It's just kind of okay. Just think of an RE clone, but worse. And you have Extermination, if anything. I wouldn't really recommend you play it. Really. Maybe as a one-off. But yeah, it's a game of its time. And for that, I guess it's cool. But it's gonna stay on B. B for a buns. Buns, but not bad. Buns, but not bad. I don't know what that means, but it's not bad. I mean, yeah. That's fine. Not much else to add for that one. This is Banjo. What's another Scrimblow Bimblow? Actually kind of ran out, sort of. How about we talk about this? Alt F4. This is a streamer bait game, first of all. It's one of those games that's like getting over it, or I want to be the guy, but in 3D. Where it's kind of defined by it being really scuffed. It's like a Unity acid flip game, if anything. Where the objective is to try to get you angry because of the way that it's designed. This is just really, it's a really silly game with a lot of OGs. And I played this during the 2nd anniversary stream at the recommendation, at the behest of one of my viewers. And I don't know, I kind of feel like I don't know where to place this one. I'm kind of conflicted. Because on one hand, I think it was funny. But on the other, it kind of feels like it got old. Kind of quick. I did manage to beat it. But I had to, like, drag myself to beat it, right? It was a very painful experience. Which is the point, right? But I kind of feel like I played better games that are of this nature. So maybe that's gonna be like a kind of like a soft recommend if you're just looking to get angry, I'm gonna put it on A tier. Just for the fact that it was an AUG stream. It was an AUG stream, but it kind of lukewarm, if you ask me. I'll probably place it there, at the bottom of A tier. I think that's fair. Okay. I'm gonna need a letter, again. Give me a letter. First letter is the game I'm gonna choose. Just real quick. Oh. I guess I'm talking about Outer Wilds. I finished this yesterday. I went into the game completely blind, and I'm glad I did. Because experiencing everything that the game has to offer is a unique experience. Gabbro was a bro. Everyone else is a bro too. The way the game presents its mysteries, how you piece everything together, just the fact that you can explore and just try to solve puzzles, and try to get a better idea of the world, of the galaxy that you inhabit, the solar system that you inhabit, rather. I think it's cool. I like exploring ruins, if anything. I've always found that idea to be pretty cool. Outer Wilds. There's also another thing I should keep in mind, because Outer Wilds has been teased for pretty much the entire year. I don't recall when NetBot started saying this. It must have been from the beginning of the second season of the wheel. It must have been at that point once the wheel got filled all the way. Outer Wilds. But yeah, this was a long time coming, and honestly, I wasn't expecting it to be as good as it was, honestly. I went into it completely blind, and I was pleasantly surprised. What did NetBot say? Outer Wilds. That's all it said. Always say Outer Wilds. About 5 months ago? I want to say it was longer. But it's been... Honestly, it's kind of like a... What's the one I want to use? It's like a keystone. It's like part of the stream at this point. Outer Wilds. All because you guys were obsessed for repeating it. And it kind of just became a thing, right? But talk about the game itself. Like I mentioned, exploring ruins has always been like a fun activity for me. Not IRL, I just kind of mean in games in general. Because I like uncovering mysteries and just trying to get an understanding of the things that were left behind. It was after you started subbing and you're only at 9 months. It's really been that long, dude. Oh my god. That is crazy. Yeah, Outer Wilds. I don't think I'm gonna experience a game as unique as this one. So that being said, I think it's another S-tier game. Honestly. Not just from the game itself, but from the quality. In fact, no. How about we put it here? It might have been the best single-player game that I played on stream. Yeah. I'll probably place it here. Again, the metrics I'm using here are the quality of the game and of the streams themselves. Yesterday's stream kind of popped off, I'm not gonna lie, in a lot of ways. There's a lot of interactivity, a lot of talking, a lot of discovery. It was very cool. I enjoyed how interactive Outer Wilds was. Yeah, the game that really did leave a very strong impression. I want to play the DLC at some point. I'll probably do it next year. Not anytime soon. I need to let this sink in. But having experienced the game, it was amazing. It was great. Did not expect the S-rank Outer Wilds and Pikmin. These two are S-ranks for completely different reasons. But they're S-ranks nonetheless. If you ask me. But yeah, Outer Wilds was such a cool game, dude. I think the most unfortunate thing... Well, I can't really call it unfortunate. Because I think it's fortunate that I got to experience the game blind for the first time and experience everything. I'm never going to have that experience again. But it's still very cool. The legendary 8-hour stream. I didn't even realize it would go for that long. Aiko was the one who put Outer Wilds. Aiko has been the one that's been the most excited, probably, for me to play Outer Wilds. It's a great game. Fantastic, even. I enjoyed it. It's nothing quite like it. It's something I would definitely recommend if you can go into it blind. What song is this? It's more Sonic. I'm out of Sonic games. I need a letter again. There's also a surprising lack of Sonic this year. I mean, I say lack, but there's like 3 Sonic games in here. E? I guess she wants me to talk about Elden Rings. This was the longest stream of the year. How many hours of this did I play? 30? 40 hours? I mean, 10 hours were just on Radon itself. But for the most part, this might as well has been its own game. I don't know where to place it. These streams were kind of a different vibe. Honestly. Especially considering that this was a release I was anticipating for quite some time. And it came out. And I was like, yes. And then I played it. And I streamed my entire journey on the DLC. Start to finish. Without fail. And I don't know. Kind of feel like it was chill. It was very nice. It was chill until it wasn't chill. Because there are aspects of the DLC that I did not enjoy. And there's some that I did enjoy. As a stream experience, I think it was fine. But I kind of feel like I was exhausted after every stream. What do I think my favorite weapon is in the game? I don't know. See, that's the weird thing about Dark Souls for me. Or Souls-likes in general. My builds are pretty traditional. So if I can have a greatsword, I stick to with the greatsword and try to make that work. I don't tend to experiment. So I believe I used the blasphemous sword of whatever it was called. The one that gives you HP with the weapon art whenever you use it. That was my carry for the DLC. So I guess it's my favorite, if you ask me. Because the healing came in so useful. In a lot of ways. Yeah, Mesmer was a cool fight. No, the thing about Elden... The thing about the Elden Ring DLC is that I think the bosses themselves are really, really fun to learn. Really fun to learn. I only got frustrated at Radon. Come on, where is Yuri? Quebecer, what are you talking about? Radon was the boss that kind of soured the entire thing for me, dude. Otherwise, I would have gone here. If I had beaten him sooner, then maybe. But Radon was just an exhausting fight. Yeah, no, dude. No, I didn't like the fight. I don't think it was well designed. I don't think it was well designed. Because I feel like the strength of a lot of the bosses, when it comes to Souls-likes, is... no matter the build, you can still try to make it work, right? But I feel for like Radon, like the pre-patch Radon, if we didn't have like certain items like the parry for like the 1-2 swing, or the 1-2-3 swing, the swoosh, I don't know how to call it. That was the one attack I hated the most, dude. I always got hit by that crap. I kind of figured I need to parry this or shield it because I can't figure out how the hell to like deal with that attack. I don't think in any Souls game I've ever dealt with a boss whose move I had no idea how to deal with at all, with the build that I had. No idea. This DLC Radon was the first boss ever to do that to me. And it was kind of a negative experience. If you have to spend 10 hours on it, it's not well done. That's the thing about it too. A lot of visual flair as well. Like, I like the process of learning how to find opportunities to hit the bosses during their attacks, right? I found that aspect to be very fun, to try to optimize the fight with the build that you have. It just wasn't fun against Radon. It wasn't. After a certain point, I'm like, okay, alright, cool. Whenever I see, like, the 1-2-3 swing, I'm just gonna get hit. Like, there's no way around it. Sometimes if they get lucky, that managed to dodge the attack, but that was by complete accident every single goddamn time. Oh yeah, I played Fury. Fury was a great game. For sure. I recommend it. Yeah, everything else in DLC was really fun. Absolutely. Radahn just soured the experience because, you know, I spent like 10 hours. I don't remember if it was exactly 10 hours, but I spent a long time. Like, that was like easily like a fourth of my time spent in DLC was just fighting that guy. It's really annoying. But yeah, they did nerf it. They did nerf it at some point where the fight is actually a lot more manageable now. The 1-2-3 swing attack that I keep complaining about is actually well, you can react to it before, but it's a lot more manageable now. Where if you dodge early, you can actually keep on dodging. That sort of thing. That was my only gripe. I think they also toned down the visual fidelity. Probably. But anyway, I think Elden Ring, despite the Radahn fight, I enjoyed the DLC. Thoroughly. Overall, I enjoyed it. Because, honestly, when it comes to Elden Ring, the thing that I enjoyed the most was just exploring. Seeing something in the distance, me wondering to myself, how can I get there? And then figuring out how you can get there. It's like, oh my god. Dopamine. At least when you compare to the other Souls games, for me, the thing that Elden Ring does uniquely is as exploration. It's open-endedness. I love that. Yeah, the map for the DLC was very well made for exploration. Absolutely, I agree with that. It was fun to go through each area. Dude, I was so surprised with how many areas there were in the game. It was like when I was playing Elden Ring for the first time, right? Where I just kept running into new areas. I'm like, oh my god, this game doesn't end. But I'm not like me complaining, right? But it's more like, oh my god, this is so huge. There's so much to explore. I know there's controversy when it comes to Elden Ring and being nominated for the Game of the Year and other rewards for it just being DLC. But considering the scale, how big this DLC is, especially if you compare it with all the other DLCs combined, mind you, from all the other Souls games, where they would just get like one area, maybe 2-3 areas, maybe most of two areas. This was like an entire game's worth. Yeah, the Muppets even made fun of the nomination. Yeah, they did do that. So I'm willing to set that aside and consider it to be its own thing. It's an expansion, sure, but it felt like its own thing. To me, anyway. It was very cool. I enjoyed my time with the Erdtree. I just wish that Radahn wasn't such bullcrap. Oh my god. But it's better now, at the very least. It's better now. For what I've seen. I haven't fought Radahn post-patch, but for what I understand, it's actually a lot better now. Okay, cool. This is Super Monkey Ball. We already talked about that. Give me a letter. Next letter. Letter time. Well, I take a sippy. P-R. P? P-R-L. You know what? We do need to talk about Pico Park real quick. Pico Park. Oh, dude, I don't know. I kind of feel like these two were the top streams. Easily. Pico Park was... Oh my god. You had to be there for these streams, dude. For Pico Park. We had a full lobby. Full lobby being 8 people, by the way. 8 people trying to work together to accomplish tasks. And that sounds as awful as it sounds. More people equals more chaotic. Yeah, exactly. We had a full lobby. So it made things very chaotic, very fun. Because we have people with completely different goals. We have Cord with griefing and just spamming go and not even going. We have Lena also griefing. We have Kai. I kind of feel like he was more the middleman. We had me. I'm not sure what I did necessarily, but you get the point. There was a lot of chaos. That was a lot of chaos that was happening during these streams. And honestly, I recommend you watch the VOD for this one. Both VODs, because I had the unfortunate thing happen during the first Pick Apart stream where I lost power after Kai did a countdown, which was so insanely timed that I wish that the VOD captured, dude. Oh my god. Go! Go! Stop! Go! It was just laughter after laughter after laughter with Pico Park. It was a great stream. It was a great time. I can't wait to play the second game because, oh my god, for as cute as the game looks, it really does bring out the gremlin in every single person. If you ask me, it's kind of insane. I recommend you guys watch. I don't think it was as good as Escape the Backrooms necessarily, but Pico Park is probably almost on par with Escape the Backrooms. Okay, cool. So, someone said R, so I will pick Rabbit and Steel. Now, this one was also a multiplayer stream where I played with Kaistara and Flora. A lot of great multiplayer streams this year, absolutely. Rabbit and Steel was more of a chill one, if anything. Rabbit and Steel was very chill. I enjoyed this one. Aiko also enjoyed that for like a little bit, because Aiko also recommended the game. But yeah, Rabbit and Steel is actually a fun game. Just think of Shmup, and also having mechanics from from Final Fantasy 14, and a roguelike as well. It's also a cute game. It's very cool. There's a learning curve behind it, for sure. But I believe I did a stream where I played it by myself and then I did multiplayer. So we got both experiences on screen. And it was actually kind of fun. It was cool. It's a cool game. I should play this a lot more, though. I feel. I think Rabbit and Steel would be something to revisit at some point. I would recommend it probably like here. No, here. I think it's a good game. If you like 14, and if you like shmups, you like learning stuff, you like cute stuff, you like Bunui, then you can play this. It's cool. Super Mario World. Yeah, I'm so baffled I did not play a single Mario game this year. That's kind of wild, don't you think? But no, that's kind of a lie. Because, again, Archipelago, I played 2 Mario games, but we'll get to that. But, you know, just by itself, not having a gimmick, right? I didn't play a Mario game. I should change that. What if it's about time that I play Sunshine next year? What if I played Sunshine? So I can, like, bash on it. Because I think Sunshine is the worst 3D Mario game. I could probably play Sunshine next year. I don't know. I think that'll be fun. We'll figure it out. Anyway, someone said L. There's no L. There is no L. Okay, I need another letter right now. M? Okay. Let's talk about Mega Man X3. I don't like this game. I do not. Oh, wait, crap, you're right. Luminous Avenger. Oops. It's fine. I'm talking about Mega Man. Then we'll go back to Mega Man. Don't you worry. Mega Man X3 sucked. I'm sorry. This is the worst X game. It's worse than 6. That might be a hot take, but I hate X3. I don't like that game. It is a confusing mess. The boss design is just go back and forth. It's awful. It doesn't feel good to play. The game is notoriously difficult for no reason. Why is he clipping them? Yeah, Becker clips the weirdest moments, dude. Oh my god. It's like he's trying to, like, create another highlight video. Like that one other time when I did the bootleg stuff. But yeah, X3 also has the worst music, if you ask me. It has, like, maybe 2 tracks that are good. But you can tell it's a rushed game. From start to finish, it's rushed. I don't think it's good. Star Fox 64 music. That is the perfect segue to the amazing X4, which is kind of slightly better. Yeah, I know that there was a PC port for Star Fox 64, and I couldn't be happier. I want to play that on stream, for sure. Believe me, if you ask me, name your top 10 games of all time. Every time, Star Fox 64 is going to be on that top 10, easily. It was one of the most important games for me growing up. For me, if you ask me, what is an infinitely replayable game? Star Fox 64. Quebecer, what are you doing? Won't be on yours? A lot of it is nostalgia for me, because Star Fox 64 was one of the first games I ever played. I loved it. I loved it. So I still love it. It is such a good game, dude. Holy crap. An arcade rail shooter that still holds up to this day, if you ask me.
Nice smile.
Sonic again. Dual barrel. I did that when I was 3 years old. Maybe 4, actually. But either way. Wow. It left such a big impact. I love Star Fox 64. Anyway, Mega Man X4, sorry. X4 is a much better game than X3. But the thing about X4 is it's also kind of like one of those one and done sort of games for me. Where I only played it once when I was in my emulation phase back in high school. And I didn't really look back. I didn't look back. So I don't have a lot of nostalgia when it comes to X4. A lot of attachment to it, really. My playthrough for X4 was using Zero. And I had a good time. Honestly, I think the highlight was definitely the cutscenes. Because, I mean, I don't care if they're bad. I think they're funny. Honestly, I think they're very entertaining. It kind of leans into the camp sort of humor. Where it's just like, it's so bad, it's good. You know? I enjoy it. But X4, especially compared to X3, is a lot better in the music department. It's a lot better. I think it's great. I kind of struggled at the end, for sure, against Sigma. Sigma nuts. But overall, I'd say the game is fine. But I don't think it's like the best Mega Man game for me. Request for next year, Viva Pinata? Well, you can submit a request once I put up the next wheel, Quebecer. Gotta keep an eye out for when I do that. Anyway. Let me see here. That's X4. I think X4 is a good game. Much better than X3. But probably... Actually, me putting it at the bottom is not good. I'll probably place it like... Here. Yep, here's fine. I think that's good. Alright, cool. Let's talk about, You got reminded of the X3 OST? Yeah, dude. No. It ain't good. I'm sorry. I hate that guitar riff, dude. I hate it. The guitar riffs, the guitar samples in X1 and X2 are infinitely better. I don't know what the hell happened there, dude. Well, it was rushed, first of all, but, you know. Time for Luminous Avenger. So, for those that don't know, this is an alternate timeline for the Gunvolt games, where you play as Copen instead of Gunvolt. And he plays very similarly. Rush like Gravity? No. We'll talk about Gravity Rush next. But no. Luminous Avenger X is an alternate timeline, more like a what-if timeline. If a certain thing, if things happen differently in the Gunvolt universe, where you play as Copen, he plays very similarly to how he played in Gunvolt 2. And this year was the first time that I played it, and it was actually kind of a good time. I don't know if I can really call it by the numbers, because it still felt like Gunvolt. And I like Gunvolt. It's just, I don't love Gunvolt. You know what I mean? It has a lot of the expected gameplay from Gunvolt. I like it. I like the fact that when you're playing very well, you get rewarded with J-pop. I think that's cool. Boss design is also very cool. But, I don't know, I kind of feel like I don't remember much from the game, level design-wise, but that might be because I only played the game once, you know? That's what I'm thinking. Maybe because it's a Mega Man-like I mentioned before, these games are short and sweet, so you kind of expected to give them more than just one playthrough in order for it to let it sink in. So, I think it kind of suffers from that, for me at the very least. But first impressions, I'd probably say it's like here. Game was very lackluster. Yeah, the thing is, like, I remember the level design in Gravity Circuit, for sure. I remember the levels, but I don't remember Luminous's levels. Ever uses a lot of Gunvolt 1 stages, but more gloomed. Yeah, that's true. Maybe the second game's better, I don't know. I liked it. I liked the twist at the end, for sure. But I kind of also felt like the game was, I don't know, like it didn't leave that strong of an impression. For me, at least. It's still good, I still recommend it. But only if you like Mega Man. And you like Gunvolt. Okay. Let's see. I need to talk about Gravity Rush. Was this the first game that I played? This year? I think it was. Gravity Rush was Shade's pick for the wheel. I think this was the first game that I played. Gravity Rush is such a cool game, dude. I'm not gonna lie. Concept-wise, being able to manipulate gravity and twist things around. Ratchet & Clank 2 S tier. Well, we'll get there, don't worry. We're talking about Gravity Rush right now. What's up, Esops? Gravity Rush 2, Gravity Rush 1. I haven't played 2 yet. Gravity Rush 1 is such a cool concept. I really feel like I would have loved this game when if I played it on the Vita. But I'm glad that I played it now, because I don't think I've ever played a game like this one, right? Its presentation was cool. The music was cool. A lot of jazz in there. But I also kind of feel like it kind of abruptly ends. It's kind of like a short and sweet game. Oh yeah, when you go all the way down, that was cool. There's a lot of cool moments of Gravity Rush. It's a cool game, overall. But considering that I only played it like this year, like in the early, I don't remember too much from it. I like Cat's design. I think it's pretty good. There are Meowties as well. Meowties are good. Meowties got an instant +1, dude. But yeah, it's a cool game. Maybe the sequel's better. I don't know. I do want to play the sequel. I'll place it here. How about that? Gravity Rush is cool. I like it. How about we talk about Ratchet & Clank now that Bsops is here, actually. This game is... Okay, how should I explain this? I enjoyed this game a lot more than the first game, because it uses the foundation of the first game, builds upon it, and leans more towards more of like action-focused third-person shooter sort of thing. The first game had that, but I kind of feel like it was more focused on the platform as well. It was like a balancing act between the two. That's not S tier. Calm down. Hold up, Esops. Calm down. We'll get there. Don't worry. I'm not done. Ratchet & Clank 2 is an evolution of Ratchet 1. I kind of feel like you can't really compare the two either, because with the way that the first game is designed, the biggest difference being the fact that you can't strafe. I don't think it's kind of a detriment, especially when the game is designed around it. But Ratchet & Clank 2 does evolve on this in a lot of ways. It does so much more than the first game. You have strafing, you have weapon level power-ups, you have, I think you have more planets too. Well, a whole bunch of different biomes. I know the first game did have some, but I could have sworn Ratchet and Clank 2 had a lot more to explore, a lot more to do. So this game's a lot bigger. Bigger, badder. You got a whole bunch of different guns too. You probably have more guns here too. A lot more stuff to play with. In some ways, it's also kind of charming. I like the first game. The thing that I probably like a lot more from the first game is that dynamic between Ratchet and Clank, where it's kind of like a buddy cop sort of thing, where they're not really getting along, and throughout the game, they learn to try to work with each other and set aside the differences and work together. I really feel that the ending scene in Ratchet 1, where they end up together after everything that they went through, was definitely earned. But in this game, I kind of feel like they don't really explore that either. I guess they don't need to, but I kind of feel like the story was not all over the place, but I kind of feel like we're just going from one location to the other, like boom, but like rapid fire, like we were not allowed to breathe. And the twist at the end was kind of out of left field as well. So it's a very ADHD game in that regard, where I kind of feel like the first game is a lot more finely paced in that regard. But when it comes to the gameplay department, I think Ratchet 2 knocks it out right of the park easily. I had a lot of fun playing this. That being said, I enjoyed it so much that I kind of feel like it belongs in the S tier. You love Ratchet after the first game? I like the first game. I think it's a great game. In its own right. I think it's great. It's just for my money, when it comes to the gameplay, I think Ratchet 2 is a lot more fun. There's a lot more to do, and you're incentivized to use so many different guns. The first game, you still did, because each weapon had its own purpose. But in the second game, you have a lot more to play with. You also finally had a good experience with the B word. Ratchet 1 is a bit slow and has to introduce the characters. I'm fine with that, honestly. In a vacuum, I like Ratchet 1 for different reasons compared to Ratchet 2. Would I put them equally? Probably not. But I like Ratchet 2 a little bit better, but I still think that Ratchet 1 is at least an A-tier game. Easily. If I were to rank it here, I think in hindsight, I think it's a good game. It's a great game. High on the A tier. But Ratchet 2, I think it belongs in S. Alright, cool. We're almost done with the list. The wild thing is you had every PS2 Ratchet and never played the first one. Young, I see. I started with the first one. I'm going chronologically through that list. Okay, I need a letter again. We're missing, been yapping for so long. I need some drink, dude. I need some drink. Give me a letter. First letter I see, it's the one that I pick. It's rough going to the first one from a later game. I'm glad I started with the first one. If you ask me, I'm glad I started there. Okay, give me a letter. God. Z? There are no Z's here. No Z. R? Oh boy. RE1. Oh boy. Okay. So RE1, right? I had a lot of fun streaming RE1. I think the game holds up fantastically. It's really funny. GBA RE1 when? No, I'm not doing that. I'm good, dude. RE1 holds up. I'm glad I played it finally after all these years. I've been meaning to play it. But it was only this year where I finally got to play a Resident Evil game for the first time, and this one was a good introduction. The wheel can make it happen. Well, you gotta be careful where we put on that wheel. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, RE1, great game. Kind of easy. I say easy, right? But I did play as Chris for the first playthrough. I did kind of struggle a little bit. But every playthrough after that, it was kind of fun. Just being able to plan things out in my head and just try to, like, make the playthrough as efficient as possible. And also that tension of, oh, I haven't saved in a long time. I haven't saved in a long time, and I got to make the most out of my resources and what I have. There's a lot of good risk versus reward in that game, I feel. There are a lot of highlights when it came to RE1. A lot of highlights. RE1 has amazing tracks, I agree. Yeah, the way the game handles its pre-rendered backgrounds is pretty cool, honestly. It's all interconnected. It all makes sense. It's a cool game overall. Stream-wise, had a lot of highlights. Do I even need to say it? Really? I don't even think I need to say it. I had a lot of fun streaming the game. I think it's really sad that when I first played it on that emulator... Oh my god, here he goes. When I first played it on the RetroArch emulator and we got to the scene where Chris rescues Jill, the eternal hug happened for whatever reason, and I had to, like, play the game normally on a new emulator. Oh yeah, that was annoying. But overall, it was good. I enjoyed it. Good game. Moving on. I guess I can talk about... You got your wish for Net to play it all over again? Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's true. It's true. I played it 3 times, technically. Played the game 3 times. It was fun. Okay, so... let's talk about... Oh, this is a Metroid Core, dude. Oh, there were so many Metroid Core songs that came up. I didn't talk about Blasphemous. Right, this happened this year. I forgot. I thought it was last year. Blasphemous is a Metroid Core game. I think I talked about this before. But, I don't know, dude. It's been so long that I kind of feel like I don't remember too much from the game. I appreciate the fact that it's en español. I can understand it. It's cool. I think the presentation of the game is also very good, if you ask me. The way the game's portrayed, how gloomy it looks, how gruesome and disturbing a lot of the imagery is very, very unique. Gameplay-wise, it was fun, but honestly, like, the thing that I remember from these streams are the dingus. A lot of talk about dingus. For whatever reason. I think it was the dingus. Something like that. I don't know. I kind of feel like this is another game I'll have to, like, replay and, you know, to show more appreciation for it. Because it was kind of like a one-and-done deal for me. There's a lot more for me to experience from the game as well. But it has some cool moments. I think I can probably, like, place it here if you ask me. That'd probably be fine. We are missing 6 more things and my throat is killing me. Oh my god. What to talk about now? Oh, let's talk about Metal Gear. Okay, I'm stepping as much as I can, dude. Let's talk about Metal Gear Rising real quick. So, I played this a couple years after it released on Steam. And I need to sippy. Hold up, I need to sippy. Metal Gear Rising. It's weird. Because when this game first came out, I think it was generally received well, more or less. There were some outliers, people saying, oh, it's not a real Metal Gear game because there's sneaking is incentivized. And it's not as cool, it's just an action piece, but when I look at it for its own, you know, through its own lenses, looking through its own lenses, I think it's fine. I think Platinum did a good job with the game. Because for what I understand, the game was in kind of development hell. Because before it became the game that it is today, I believe it was going to be a lot more gruesome. And it was still being worked on the Fox engine. Where the whole gimmick was being able to, like, cut things every individual thing into small pieces. Stop yapping and drink water. I got my sippy. My sippy's done. My throat is fine. I'm okay. Add filter. Oh no, wait, it's not working. Oh, give me a minute. Let me fix that. Let me fix that. I don't know what's wrong. I know what's wrong. I know what's wrong. I know what's wrong. Give me a minute. Where is it? Where is it? Give me 1 second, Suka. What the hell is... Oh, there it is. It's this one, right? No? Oh. Am I dumb? Am I dumb? Am I dumb? Oh, there it is. I forgot to do something here, Suka. I'm sorry. This is a different browser source. I apparently have to, like, copy stuff over. That should work. Let me try again. Try redeeming it again. It should work. Paste filters. Oh, wait. I know why it didn't work. Oh my god, that's annoying. I know why it didn't work. This is the source name. Oh my god. Give me a minute, Suka. That's really kind of annoying. I'm gonna duplicate myself for a bit. Hold up. I'm gonna duplicate myself. Where the hell am I? Who am I? What am I? Wait, I'm not even real. What? Oh, that's the bingo card. No, we don't need that anymore. What the hell am I? What? Oh. Wait, it's not even working. Bro? Wait, give me a minute. Go back to the main screen. Okay. Copy. Go back to watch stuff here. This should work. Why? I don't know why it's not working. Delete this. Paste that. Did that work? Wait. What the hell am... What? Oh! Oh god! I'm here twice. Hold up. Okay, there it is. Boom. I'm a big boy now. I'm a big boy. Here we go. I'm big now. It should work now. Oh god.
The big one is here.
Oh no! Oh no! What are you doing? No! Oh no! Oh my god! Oh my god! Alright, anyway, let's keep talking about the tier list real quick. Okay, Metal Gear Rising. Are you ready? Oh god. Are you ready? So Metal Gear Rising. Wait, hold on. What was I saying before this all happened? The cutting was really interesting when the game came out. Like, that was so cool to a technical level. It was supposed to be more intricate than that. I just don't think they could realize that dream. I think that's not how the story goes. So they needed to, like, outsource it to Platinum Games to even get the game finished. Oh my god. What's happening? Oh my god. Oh no. Help! Help! Oh my god. Alright, anyway, yeah, Metal Gear Rising is a cool game. It's got memes, it got a resurgence in the early 2020s for whatever reason. I don't know why. It's probably because it's meme material and because of like famous YouTuber people that I don't watch made a video on. But yeah, the game holds up, honestly. I think it's a good action game. It's fun. It's funny. It's an experience. I think there were I think it was a good stream overall. I probably like place it here, if anything. Probably right in the middle. It was short, it was nice. We got to talk. There was a lot of yapping. Cool game. I'm so ready to finish this tier list, dude. Okay, I need to talk about... It had like 2 huge resurgences. Yeah, it's kind of weird. The latest being the Maxor videos. Yeah, I can't watch Maxor videos, dude. My brain just dies. That is an ADHD nightmare, dude. That is like the epitome of zoomer editing, dude. Oh my god. Jesus Christ, how do people watch this? Is it because I'm too old? That I don't get it? Like, it's too much. It's too much editing. Like, I swear every frame is just something different. Like, you know what I mean? It's too much. Yeah, what's up, Omega?
Nice, Mike.
By watching it, I can't! It's my kind of humor. You love the over-editing? It's just overwhelming. I'm not saying that I hate it. I'm just saying it's overwhelming. Each frame is so dense. What the hell is this? Oh, okay. No, it's Smother 3. Okay. Oh my god. Yeah, but I don't know. I tried to sample one video and I was exhausted like a minute in. I couldn't watch it, dude. I couldn't. It's too much. I trust when you say it's my kind of humor. It's just not my kind of editing. It's honestly kind of exhausting, if you ask me. Just trying to keep your attention by throwing a beam every frame, dude. Like, oh my god, like, chill. I can't. Anyway, that aside, let's talk about the next game here. Let's talk about Command & Conquer Red Alert 3. I played this for like a little bit as my very first RTS. And honestly, I kind of had a hard time playing it. Because, as I like to say on this stream often, I have very limited exposure to RTS games. So I don't really get into the mentality of, oh, this is what I need to do, and they gotta think ahead. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know how to menu in these games. This game's all about menuing, micromanaging what you have, and planning ahead, and striking sort of strategy. But that's the thing, right? I don't have that experience. Yeah, they're rough to learn, for sure. It doesn't help that I didn't grow up with this genre at all. If anything, that's probably part of the reason why, because they were kind of intimidating to learn. I'm more willing to learn it now, but I had a rough time learning Command & Conquer Red Alert 3. That's kind of like an appetizer sort of thing, right? Like I need a palate cleanser before I can tackle a game like this, if you ask me, so I can actually play it well. Because I kind of feel like I'm playing at like 2 miles per hour in my brain. Where I'm just kind of trying to decide, oh, this does this, this does this, okay, so I can do this, like that and that. And it's a lot. It's a lot to take in. It takes a lot of practice for you to even get used to this type of genre. I'm more than willing to give it another shot, for sure. But as is, it's a genre that I usually kind of like stray away from. Bubsy S tier, Bubsy doesn't even need to get mentioned. Honestly. I had fun with it, but, you know, it's kind of rough. Kind of a rough stream. It's probably fine. You know what, for me, I'll probably put it here. For me, at least. At a tower... How a lower tier for Bubsy? Wait, no, don't change that one. Oh, no. No, don't change the color for that one. Okay. Bubsy is orange. We'll give him the orange one. Actually, there's already an orange one. We'll make him the mega orange one. Wait, that's the okay, wait, no, hold it. Call it Bubsy. That's the idea. I mean, I did this exact same thing with one of the games from the last tier list. Bubsy. And there we go. Boobsy. Anyway. Transistor. Transistor was actually kind of a cool game. We'll do Bastion and Transistor back to back. We'll start with Bastion. Bastion, Supergiant Games' very first game. And it's very different from Transistor. So I want to talk about it first. The way that it does its presentation is very cool. I like it. The narrator has a very cool and soothing voice. Very deep. I like how he describes everything that you're doing as well. Pretty immersive in that regard. And the weapon system is pretty cool too. But I think the aspect that I enjoyed the most when it came to Bastion were the challenges and trying to just optimize my gameplay in that regard. 'Cause I thought that was fun. But I don't know how big of an impression left on me. I'm not sure. Yeah, I played 2 Supergiant games this year, but we gotta add Bubsy 3D to the new list. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, no. I'll probably place it, like, here, if you ask me. I had fun with Bastion, for sure. I just don't know if it left a big impression on me, really. Because, honestly, Transistor, I liked a lot. Transistor is more RPG. More, I mean, how should I say this? More turn-based, because you can plan things ahead. And from that, not just that, but you can also do a whole bunch of different combinations of functions, which allow you to tailor your playstyle to however you see fit. Your build to whatever playstyle you see fit. And I think that's cool. The amount of experimentation that you can do with Transistor already kind of puts it really high up for me, like around here. I think it's great. I think it's, it allows for player expression, and I always like games that allow you to solve things your own way. Honestly. That's how usually you can appease me, honestly, if your game allows for different solutions to problems. Noida? Yeah, maybe. I might like Noida. It's possible. But I like Transistor. Not just for the story. Not just for the way that it looks, presentation, yeah, yada yada yada. I like talked about that a lot. But the gameplay itself, dude, oh my god. You feel like Nep has played too many good games this year? Yeah, look at all the A and S rank games, dude. Mind you, this is like 48-ish games. This is good. This is good. Now, this is good. This is... Oh my god! Whoa! Karia! Holy crap, the actual jump scare. Well. Hello. Thank you for the raid, Karia. I was not expecting that. I've been yapping for the past 3 hours on all the games that I've played on stream this year. And look at this list, dude. Look at all these different games. I'm missing 2 that I still need to rank. But I played all this to full completion in 1 year. Can you put your game in yet? No, not yet. Not yet. I'll put an announcement on my Discord once it's up. Where's Snowboard Kids 2? Next year. For sure. 100%. But yeah, how are you doing? How's everyone doing? Welcome to the Scuff stream, where I'm ranking everything that I played this year. Honestly, it's been a good year for games. For the games that I played. A lot of different genres across different generations. Not a lot of garbage, honestly. But yeah. What were you streaming, Kat? Was it PSO2? Pikmin 2 is an S tier as it should be. The metric, the 2 metrics that I'm using to judge what game belongs where, there are 2 of them, right? 2 metrics. The first one, how much did I enjoy the game? And the second one is how impactful of a stream game it was. And believe me, Pikmin 2 was the most dreadful experience that I've had playing Pikmin 2 in a very long time. Because I hadn't played Pikmin 2 since, like, I don't know, like 2009? No, maybe a little bit later than that. But I haven't played Pikmin 2 in so long, and it shows because it's so scuffed. It is so scuffed, dude. Because my playthrough consists of... If a Pikmin dies, I commit to it. Because you can save scum in Pikmin 2, but not me. I ain't save scumming, dude. If there's an incident and a Pikmin dies, they stay dead. And I lost a lot. I lost a lot of Pikmin. A lot of incidents happened. A lot of them would have been preventable if I wasn't greedy, or stupid, or both. But the Pikmin 2 streams have been a blast, if you ask me. More the knockoffs, the bootleg tier list. I already did that. I did that bootleg tier list back in June. Salute to the fallen soldiers. Yeah, all 200 of them. 280 of them, I think, because I'm not done with the game yet. There's still one more part to Pikmin 2, which I'm probably going to cover next year. Where I still need to fight the Titan Dweevil, the final boss. But yeah, it's pretty much Pikmin permadeath. We're about to have another escape the backrooms moment. Did you have another recommendation? Is that what you're saying? Because that's the case. Hit me up. Because Escape the Backrooms was such an amazing stream, I'm not gonna lie. Oh my god. That and Pico Park, right? The S and A rank games are the ones that I would consider to be personal recommendations. These are games you should absolutely play. For sure. The one that you sent me. Okay, I'll look into it. Where's Consomme? Probably busy. I mean, it's the holidays still. Keep that in mind. It's the holidays, and it's about to be the new year as well. So happy holidays to everyone. Happy New Year as well. Because, again, it's going to be the last stream for this year for me. That's why I decided to dedicate it to being a tier list stream instead. It's time? Wait, what? It's time for what? Wait. Last stream forever? Yeah, sorry, guys. It's retire stream. Okay. So before I talk about the Archipelago streams, I need to talk about Slay the Spire, because I already talked about Transistor. Fantastic game, honestly. Transistor is the epitome of player expression when it comes to how you want to do your builds. If you can think of a particular combination, you can do it. It's so cool. I really like the idea behind Transistor, honestly. But Slay the Spire, it was kind of a one-off stream, right? It's a cool game. Joey recommended for me to play this. It's cool. I beat it first try. Or rather, I beat the first run first try. But that is the extent of my experience with Slay the Spire. I then mentioned before that I did plan on revisiting this particular game at some point in the future, but I haven't done it yet. It's been a while since I last played this. But I liked it. For the one run that I did, I actually kind of liked it. I think it's cool. Escape the Backrooms moment, the sequel. Oh boy. That's the roguelike problem. No, I like roguelikes. It's just... For me, it's kind of hard to stream them. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's not a good single stream sort of experience. Absolutely. I agree with that. I kind of feel like for this type of game, you would have to do more than one stream. Because I've only scratched the surface with Slay the Spire within that one playthrough. This is so much, dude. There's so much. But for the little that I played, I'd probably place it here. It might be higher if I played it more. Maybe 2 more times it might be here. 3 more times it might be here. I don't know. But for what I played, I liked it. This is also a stream where I just share my thoughts all the time. Kind of the same thing with Transistor, where I pretty much give you my game plan, every single move that I'm doing. So, I know I like to yap a lot, but Transistor and Slay the Spire were the yap streams, where every conscious thought was being spit out of my mouth. There was not a single second where I wasn't talking, which I don't even know how I can even do that. But yeah, those were fun streams for sure. But there's one more thing. One more set of streams to talk about. Now you had that moment in Resident Evil where you pull out the whiteboard. Yeah, I did do that. Yeah. For the chemical mixing, where it was just basic arithmetic math, dude. Alright, anyway. I would consider the Archipelago streams to be absolute peak. This is the peak multiplayer experience when it comes to my streams. And I'm so glad that after the second year anniversary stuff, that I went ahead and actually made this into a regular thing to do. Because the whole idea behind Archipelago, behind the Archipelago randomizer, is intriguing in the sense that if you can get a whole bunch of different people, a whole bunch of different games, and scatter all their checks or their items across everyone's games. And the goal is to try to help each other out and try to beat the games. And honestly, this has been a very fun segment every single time that I hosted this. It's been 4 times already. The first time I played... What was it that I played? I played the Super Metroid plus Link to the Past randomizer, followed up with Hollow Knight, then Super Mario World, and then Ultra AUG 64. And every time, I can probably think of a highlight for every single Archipelago stream, because they've all been pretty unique. They've all been pretty funny as well. Very entertaining, at least to me. It was very fun. This is going to be a regular thing moving forward, for sure. Every month, I'm going to be hosting these. For sure, I think it's going to be a positive experience throughout. I was debating on just dividing this between each Archipelago session, but I think encompassing them in just one probably makes the most sense. So, that being said, I will probably say that the Archipelago streams are probably, like, here. One day you'll have weekends off. I like to think that the Archipelago streams are a celebration of the community that we have built, because for my streams I try to make them more community based, where I like to get people involved. That's why I like to have multiplayer games, multiplayer streams, and also have the whole concept behind the wheel and submissions and all that crap. Because I feel like that's the sort of content that I do want to put out there. Make it interactive, you know. I'm looking forward to more games added to Archipelago. Same. It's constantly evolving. But yeah. I think this is the final tier list of every single game that I streamed this year. And honestly, this is a lot. It's a lot of games. Kind of insane. This list is also a lot bigger than last year's, because I had a 2-month hiatus where I didn't really stream. But this time, and add to the facts that I pretty much stream 4 times a week now, we covered a lot of ground here. Waiting for Bubsy on the Archipelago. Okay, buddy. You're playing that one, Cord. You're obsessed with Bubsy. Swear to God. But yeah. You need more games that you know on the Archipelago. That would be helpful too. They're constantly adding games, so it's only a matter of time, really. I, for one, I'm not gonna run out anytime soon of games I can play, because for my sessions, at least to myself, I want to be playing a different game every time. That's been the goal so far. We need Nap to stream 5 days a week for 8 hours. You want me to make this into a full-time job? No, I'm good. I already have a job. I'm good. I don't need to worry about that. I'm good. That sounds like exhausting. Honestly. But I wanted to finish with the Archipelago talk as well, because that kind of works as a good segue for me to talk about what we're going to be doing moving forward when it comes to the streams. Because, again, this marks the end of 2024 streams. That's it. This is it. That's why I wanted to, like, dedicate it to just talking about the streams that we had throughout the year. From January to December. That's a lot of streams, dude. A lot of streams. And I think this year was a lot better, too, in terms of stream quality and the games that I played overall. I think it was better than last year's. I'm hoping to keep up that trend where things just improve. That's why for next year, I want to incorporate some new things, some new community-based things to my streams. Like I already mentioned before, that a big change that I want to do for the progress bar is I want to change the implementation on that so everyone can contribute to that but everyone will be contributing to like a common goal. Like if it reached this number of amount on the progress bar, then we can add like an extra game to the wheel, or we can force Nep to do something on stream. I don't know, just something fun. Fun incentives so I can make sure you guys are forever poor because you guys have way too many Nep coins and I need to fix that problem. Man, the 2 even voters are gonna get a huge payout. Wait, how many are there? 6, 8, 9, 10 games on S-Rank. Force Nep to 100% tie. Oh, Jesus. But yeah, I think that's the big thing I want to change, if anything. The progress bar. To make it more like a community crowd-funded sort of thing, where you guys just keep injecting Nep coins, and once we reach a particular threshold, we unlock this thing for me to do on stream. And then you can keep going and keep going for that entire month up until that's done. But that's one thing. The other thing that I didn't want to incorporate more regarding Archipelago was I'm thinking of having 2 Archipelago sessions. But they're both going to be different. The regular Archipelago session where I host one once every Saturday. Or once every month. Once every month on a Saturday. And I'm thinking about this. I'm not sure if I'm going to go through with it yet. But I'll also want to host a month-long Archipelago with the most scuffed settings. But the incentive here is that it'll just be month-long. So you do that at your own convenience, and then at the end of the month, we can just tally to see where everyone's at, and maybe like do something based on that. Oh no, BSOPs, the limit is going to be a lot higher. I'm completely overhauling how that works. Don't you worry. The command is still going to be the same. The amount they're going to be able to put in there is going to be a lot more. The thresholds are going to be also adjusted accordingly. But yeah, it's even. For the people who voted for even, congrats. We have an even amount of S-Rank games. If there's any idea that I kind of feel like has really taken off when it comes to my streams, it's the whole idea behind the even or odd predictions. Huge payout for even. Here we go. Money, please. Here you go. You're rich now. Let's go, dude. Let me double check to see who else voted with the command. Let's see. Oh my god, you guys are rich. There you go. Let's see. Since I'm already here, we have... Oh my god. Oh my god. Congrats. Shade. Congrats. Here you go. How many wins do you have now? Let's see. 29. You're almost there. Very cool. Okay, cool. So, that's that. I'll keep you guys posted on what's going to be happening with the things that I just mentioned. But these are things that I do want to implement for next year. We're also nearing the end of the Saturday wheel. It's almost taken a year, actually, because I believe I refilled it on January of this year. Either January or early February. So, the wheel itself, for what I can tell, I think 15 games works. 15 games and, you know, doing it like maybe like 15 hours of it. I think that works for a year. That works. We found a format that works, so I'm probably going to be keeping that format for the next season of the wheel. But I'll let you guys know once you guys can submit games on it. But I'm going to make it expensive, by the way. I'm going to make it expensive. But anyway. It's also a first come, first served sort of situation, too. Okay? So, I'll give you guys a date as to when it's going to be happening. And then, once they go live, you guys can actually start submitting it. But again, like I keep mentioning, that's going to be a first come, first serve. 15 slots, 1 per person. Let's let you guys know ahead of time. I'll make the announcement on Discord as well, just so people that are not here can also be aware of it. I'll let people know they gotta be here. But that being said, that's it. These are all the games that we played this year. And I think we can now close out the stream. That was 3 hours of me yapping. Very cool. Thank you guys for, honestly, like, let me take the opportunity now to thank you guys for sticking around, for watching me throughout the entire year, interacting, submitting all these games for me to play, because a lot of these games that are on the list are games I never played before. And I would not have thought about playing them if it weren't for your guys' recommendation. So I got to experience a lot of cool stuff this year because of you guys, so thank you. I appreciate that. Especially for you guys sticking around and all the support. I appreciate it. I think this is a good year. This is a good stream year. For sure. When it comes to my streams, I always try to, like, evolve things. If I see something's not working, maybe, like, adjust it a little bit. Adapting, I should probably say. Just to try to keep things interesting. But yeah, I think so far, everything's been working pretty well. But I kind of want to keep moving forward and just keep iterating on what I have now and see how it goes. But yeah, let's switch scenes now. Let's switch scenes because I think I'm done yapping. Follow age 2 years. Oh my god. It's been 2 years and 3 months and 8 days. That's crazy, dude. Wow. Oh boy, here we go again. Here we go again. Oh no. Wow. Okay. Well, anyway. What are you doing to me, dude? Oh my god. Oh, that's so cursed. Oh my god. How many filters can you guys, can you activate at once? Ay, Dios mío, dude. Oh my god. I don't know what I'm looking at. What is this? It's a flashbang. That's just a circle now. I think some of these filters, I'm gonna have to, like, maybe edit a little bit. Because they do not overlay well at all. Oh my god. Okay, wait. Oh, that looks so scuffed. Oh, I like that one. Okay, anyway. Okay, cool. I want to remind you guys, it's Sunday, right? In 15 minutes, you guys can head over to my Discord. And I want to be hosting a movie night. The way it works is you can submit one movie of your choice. And I save that choice. And if you show up for when we start movie night, we'll add your choice to a wheel. We spin the wheel, and that's the movie we'll watch. Just be sure to join my Discord and then grab the the moviegoer role if you want to participate and just hang out during that, because I do have it on its own channels. Add bad movies. Okay, I mean, you can add whatever movie you want, you know, just because we already did watch a couple of bad movies. But I'm going to be hosting that in 15-ish minutes. Because I need to take a break before we actually do anything like that. But no, seriously, guys, like, I should really mention, I really want to reiterate this. I really appreciate all the support. It's been a great year for me, not just for streaming, but overall. So many good things happened this year to me. And I'm hoping to keep the momentum up for next year. But yeah, it's been great. It's been great seeing you guys being here. I mean, it's a bit corny, but I do have to mention that it's coming from the heart. I appreciate you guys being here. For sure. I'll have a lot more planned for next year. So look forward to that, like I mentioned before. But enough yapping. Enough yapping because my throat is killing me. Let me see who I can raid. I don't know who's live. Again, Kadia, thank you for the raid. I appreciate that as well. It's very cool that he did that. You always look forward to watching my streams. I appreciate that too. Thank you. It means that I'm doing something right. So, there's that. Oh, wait. Psychic is streaming, actually. I haven't rated her in a hot minute. So, why don't we go ahead and do that? Let's do it! Let's raid Psychic. Here we go. But yeah, thank you guys for being here. I'll see you guys next year. You guys have a great new year. I hope everything goes well for you guys. You guys take it easy. I'll be sure to try to take it easy too. There's not going to be a stream tomorrow or Tuesday. Probably. And we're going to close it and we're going to start the new year with Tai 2 on Thursday. So I would say look forward to that, but I'm not. So there's that too. But yeah, thank you guys for being here. Thank you for last stream of the year. Yeah, thank you guys for being here. Bye-bye. You guys take care. Just be sure to spam the frogs there if you guys have it. It's on Psychic's stream. That's my raid message. Thank you for Tai 2. Thank you guys for being banned. Get out of here. Leave. Get out of here.